Hey guys. Hi Dawn, Terry, Debbie. How y'all doing? Hope you had a great weekend. Let me move some stuff out of the way here. So we have some space. I need to move that back in a little bit, but let's see, that looks good. Okay. So, yeah. Do I got all my lights going? Think so. Let's brighten it up just a tad. There we go. Hi, Melissa. How y'all doing? How's your weekend? Sip of lemon water. Probably give me the hiccups. How y'all doing? Melissa, Barbara, Chicken Pot Pie Society. Hi, Linda Renz. Hi, Timothy. Let's see. Deb B, Deb Baker, Deb B. We have Deb E. We have Deb B. My first test. So hello. Thank you. Good to have you. Good to have you. Thanks for being here, Deb Baker. Hi, Honey Popo. It's been a while. Oh, you're in the middle of the hurricane. Sitting here in the middle of the. How is it? Is it? I saw that it was downgraded, but still, I don't know what what stage and what spot you are. So, yeah, stay safe. Oh my gosh, good to see you though. I hadn't seen you in a while. Hi, Pamela. Let's see. And Linda said she's in it too. So, y'all stay safe. Are y'all I mean, you have a well, obviously you have electricity unless you're just on your phone in a shelter. I'm sure y'all are at least have your electricity still. Hi, Marsh. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. And it's getting close, Marsh. It's getting close. And we're not talking about the hurricane. We're talking about Marsh's new baby. uh, Hi, Brooke with an E. Let's see here. I'm going to try to get some. I don't know. Maybe I just need to brighten it up just a tad. There we go. There we go. That's better. Hi, Anlar. I caught some of your show Sunday. You and Zandra. Let's see, about 3 hours and I will go over us. Okay, well, you stay safe, Hottie Popo. Hopefully your electricity stays on. Hi, Janet. Look, Janet. Janet's already got these and tested them out last week. She got them before I did. And but I got a whole bunch of different things. I'm hoping, Janet, I don't know if 30 markers, will they fit in this? I bought this thinking, oh, this would be perfect for those 30 markers. I don't think so. I don't think that's going to hold 30 markers, but I just love this little case. I got this at Walmart. We went to get birdseed at Walmart, and they were just putting out the school supplies. They're just putting them out. I mean, they've got all the shelves. I mean, they got all the aisles, and they're putting there's some stuff out. So they have all the aisles open and cleared for the school supplies. So I got this, and I got something else for giveaways because y'all know I love these. Hang on. I got quite a stack of stuff over here. We're gonna have fun today. I'm sorry, but I'm excited. Not sorry. But anyway, I got these. And I haven't even opened. I'll open them here in a minute. All these, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's 10. 10 half composition books. You know how much these cost? Take a guess. Anybody want to guess? Anybody want to guess how much 10 half comp books? Hi, Chantel. Let's see. I said hi to Brooke with the E. Who else is here? Hi, Raul, Leona. Hi, Leona, Kristen, Hermie. Let's see. Raul said, hi, RZ friends. Happy summery Monday. Too hot in Barcelona. I'm hiding behind the ventilator. No AC. Ugh, I can't imagine, Raul. Yeah. Oh, are you excited? Look at Marsh is getting excited. Make sure you well, I know you'll give us updates, Marsh. Oh, pray everything goes well. The doctors have wisdom. The nurses are patient and kind. And that's what we pray. I pray that for you, Marsh, you and the missus. Hi, Vale, Angie, Beth, Yvonne. Who else? Let's see. I'm scrolling through, scrolling. And all you that are in the eye or in the path of the hurricane, y'all stay safe. And I always pray that storms diminish so that nobody gets hurt. I just always pray that. Let's see. Said hi to Deb Baker. Who else? Scrolling. Okay, so Beth said 5. Yeah, all right. It was 4. It was 4 and change. It was just under $5. So y'all are good. Beth said 4.99. Yeah, it's like just under $5 for all these. So I got them because I do giveaways. I'm gonna do the giveaways, but I'll show y'all. Let's see, let me get one of my samples here of this. So I got a sample here that I've worked on a few years ago. Let's see. Do I still have the half composition book? So you used it, Barbara? Have you used it? I think when I mail these, if I do international, did I mail it to you like this? I don't remember. Did I mail it like this? How did I mail these? Because I know I mailed some international, but I can't mail it like this because that's considered a book. And it would cost me $20 to mail this for a dollar composition book. So we can't be doing that, but we'll have to try to figure out. You're welcome, Marsh. Yes, this and this was down at the Walmarts. Janet, I love you, Janet. Hi, Dana. Let's see who else. Scroll. I think I've caught up with everybody. Let's see. Oh, this was €2 for one. What is that? About $3? I'm not sure. What does that equate to in dollars? I'm not sure. Raul. Of course, I used it and just love it. How did you mail it? Are you kidding me? I was excited to know. I don't remember either. So let me just flip through this real quick and I'll show you. So this was 21 and 22. And of course, we didn't get too far because we do so many projects here. And I never care if I finish. Let's see. Let's move this over here. I never care if I finish a journal. There's always work in progress. You always can add more stuff to them. Let's see. Hi, Animal Lover. How's it going? So this is one that we did then. And it's just, I think there's a place. Did I have a part in here? I might have one started in here to show how they start. And then, but they're fun to work in. And it does flatten out pretty well. I mean, you'd think those thin composition papers would really wrinkle and buckle, but by the time you do something on one side and on the other, it flattens out. Look, there's 2 pages. Is that 2 pages? It flattens out really well. You'd think that it would be really wrinkly. I'll probably just, okay, Terry, got the plumber coming. Okay. So, yeah, so this is one of the little books that I've worked in. I don't even know. Let's see. I'm looking up on my shelf. I might have given them all the other ones away. I made it. This may be my new stack. I don't have any more up there, new ones, I don't think. But they usually only at my Walmarts, as Janet's calling it, these only come out like during school supply season. I never see them the rest of the year. So either they're popular or they don't get that many. Or hi, Lena, I have a question for you. If you're still here in a little while on an art supply that I'm not used to using, and Janet said that you do. So if you're here, if you got work to do and stuff, I can catch you later. So don't worry about it. So yeah, so this is just one of my little half comp book collage in. So, hi, Julie Topaz. Let me see. Let me catch up here. There's Julie Topaz. Hope you're doing well. Hope you had a good weekend, Julie. Tina. Thanks, Tina. Tina comes barreling in saying good morning to everybody. Thanks, Tina. So it's good to see you guys. So Tina, Julie, Topaz, and Janet are my mods. We lost our Picola to the RV world. I did text her this morning though, because I don't know where she is right now. But I was, said we're thinking about her and hope she's not in the midst of that hurricane traveling. I mean, so yeah, we're thinking of you. We're thinking of you, Helen Picola. So anyway, thanks guys for being here. I do appreciate it. Let's see. So I really like this one. This is one of my favorites in this book. I just really like it. So, let's see. Put it in caps if you're talking to me. Make sure you have all messages selected at the top of the chat. And make sure that you have it at least in 720. I'm streaming in 1080 on StreamYard. And but make sure that if it looks fuzzy to you, check your little wheel settings and make sure that you're in the highest quality that your device will take. Let's see, has anyone checked out the new sticker book called Woodlania? Paragon Books, freaking awesome. No, I don't think so, but now we will. We will be now, Hermie. I'll write that down. Let's see. Woodlandia sticker book. I'll tell you who loves to see sticker books, and that's my daughter Denise, who, by the way, the plan is for her to come down here tomorrow and spend the night and stream with us on Wednesday. That's a plan. She was going to come down yesterday and then stream today, but I didn't want her driving in the rain. So I think she'll be coming down. She'll be coming down tomorrow just in time for a grilled cheese. And then stream with us on Wednesday. So hopefully that will happen. Hi, Flo. That didn't come out very well, did it? Hi, Flo. Hi, Flo. I just like saying hi, Flo. Who doesn't like saying hi, Flo? Let's see. It's also you're ordering a second one. Okay, I wrote it down. Hermie. So I'll look it up. Yeah, I know. I love it when Denise comes. We have so much fun. She's just such a joy to be around. But hi, CK. Stop it in before you go to work. 3 more days of work. Okay. And then are you off for a time, Chris? Let's see, scrolling. Okay, I think I've caught up with everybody. So here's one that's in. All right, so this is what it looks like. See how it kind of wrinkles? But by the time I finish painting and collaging on it, this will all be flat. And then here's one that's just painted and no collage on it. Yeah, it's just got some paint. And then I got a couple in here that are just started. This is how they start. They just start with pieces of cutouts and collage. And then it's the paint that makes it. That's why I love mixed media collage. Because it's the paint. You can do anything with paint. This is just cheap acrylic paint. Y'all know this is the kind of paint that I use for practically everything. Pretty much everything. Although on the jelly plate, I do use some others. Like I'll use, more of the like, I'm gonna grab one here. Different things like, this heavy bodied and stuff. I'll use some of this kind of stuff on jelly plating. But if you want to do color pencil on top, it has to be a matte paint. And a lot of those acrylic paints in the tubes have, they're a higher grade and they have binders and other things in them, I guess, that make them brighter and more vibrant and stuff. But they also have a sheen to them. And that sheen prevents you from doing color pencil. See, that's color pencil right there. Color pencil on top of there. And speaking of that and the technique, especially in color books, that's all I have in this book. Speaking of that, I wrote this down because Jazzy Doodle Designs, her name is Wendy. And I wrote it down to tell y'all. She did a color book page, a Kirby Roseanne's color book page over the weekend. I think she did it over the weekend. That's when I saw it anyway. And she'd use the acrylic paint technique that I tell y'all about, watering down acrylic paints and putting it in backgrounds and covering color book page areas. And then once it's dry, you can go in there with color pencils. So if you want to see that technique done again and explained very well, Jazzy Doodle Designs. I don't know if it's her very last video, but just look in, you'll see it. You'll see it in her feed. So she did an awesome tutorial and explanation. It was about 2 hours long. It was about 2 hours long, I think maybe 2.5, in a Kirby Roseanne's page where she used the watered down acrylic. It was awesome. I loved it. I messaged her or commented to her and told her how good she did on explaining everything. So let's see what else thank you, Flo. Thank you. Let's see, scrubbing, 2 weeks of vacation and then a new term. Okay, Chris. CK, she's a teacher in Mexico, and so she's a very busy lady, and she streams when she can, and yeah. Let's see who else. Okay, I think I've caught up. So anyway, that's what I do with these composition books. So yeah, I got a wad of them, as we say in the South. It's a wad. So, and so I did get them, not just for me, but for giveaways. So I'm going to set this aside for right now. I do have projects. If y'all, let me just show one project real quick that we did. I think it was last week or the week before. I did finish it and I did post it on Instagram, but I don't think I showed the finished piece here on stream. So here's the finished piece that I did a couple weeks ago. And again, it's posted on Instagram with the details, the picture, the color, book cover, and all that, or the collage. This is out of Collage Soup. Collage Soup's, one of Collage Soup's books had a couple of grayscale pictures in it. And so I know that Collage Soup is for collage and stuff, but I wanted to color it. There's a couple other ones I want to color as well. So I think she turned out really well. And there's gold in there. See the gold? Yeah. So, yeah. So I think she turned out. So I want to show them. I have a couple other things to show y'all that I did over the weekend. But first, let's start with this. This is the markers that I don't know that you saw the packaging on Janet's, because I think she had already got it done. I don't know if she showed the packaging, but this is the packaging. I got Janet some of these and me some of these. Are the dual tip acrylic marker. And the reason we got these, let me find my little, here's my little, because we both love these Sharpie brush. They're new. These are new brush tip Sharpie markers, and they're paint acrylic markers. But this is the only colors they come in. Is this? These are the only colors they come in. So we hope that Sharpie will be putting out more colors. But in the meantime, Janet really loved them a lot. So I went on the hunt. I went on the Amazon hunt to try to find something similar, and I did. I found these. They're Cougar acrylic markers, and I kept the package just long enough to show y'all, because I'm not saving this. This will be recycled. Let's see. Oh, okay. Tina found them. Found the comp books on Amazon. 6-pack for $7. Well, the ones I got are a 10-pack for a little under $5 at the Walmarts. As Janet calls it. Well, people in the South do call it that. The Walmarts. My mother-in-law used to say that. So anyway, oh, wait, one more other thing I'm going to show. And I did post this morning. And that's day 8 of the July GELY postcard play hosted by Carrie Griffiths, the CERI, the Carrie Griffiths crafter, and Carrie the crafter. And so he's hosting the it's not a swap or anything. It's just a challenge, a 30-day July challenge to do a postcard every day for the month of July. So hence July. And you just have to have some kind of jelly plated image on there, even if it's a copy of a jelly plated, jelly plated papers, and the number of the day you did it, or the day that you posted, the day of it. So today's the 8th. So here's today's, this is my today's, there's my today's postcard. This is my today postcard for the 8th. And so yeah, hi Kristen. Yes, I know Malibu. She's just so cute, isn't she? She's in my Catterday picture. I had her showed her where she took over my studio chair. So that was my Saturday Catterday. But anyway, so this was my today's the 8th postcard day. So let's see. Oh, thank you. There we go. So thank you. Thank you. Tina's on it. Tina is on it. These boots are made for. I don't really. That's a good one though, Janet. I don't title them really. I leave it up to the person's imagination to title most of my stuff. But yeah. So that was today's. Put that over there in the box. Okay. So, and I think did I swatch these? I did swatch these Ohuhus, which by the way, yeah, here we go. I did swatch these. Let me get a sip of my water here. So let's dump them out, shall we? All right. So they are a double tipped, whereas these are just one. The Sharpie ones are just one side, but they're very similar in their application on the brush tip. So here it is. Did I spell that cougar? Yeah. No, it's supposed to be a U there. Okay, it's CUOU, cougar. There we go. So here's all the colors. So I don't have to swatch them for you. I'll just hold them up here, and I wrote down the numbers. They're very similar to the Sharpie ones. Now, I have not tested. Janet, have you tested whether these or these are waterproof? I did not test that. Hi, Teresa. Let's see, Arlene. Hi, Arlene. Tori. Let's see, who else am I missing? Hi, Teresa. I'll have to move her shortly. But anyway, so this is these are the colors that come, 30 colors. Dual tip, but I have not. Let's do a quick test real quick and see. Here, let's do the brush tip here. Purple. You can see how opaque they are. And then let's do the purple in the Sharpie. And they feel exactly the same when you rub them down, don't they? When you rub them down, don't they, Janet? Don't they feel exactly the same when you're using them? I just assumed they would be waterproof dry because of the acrylic thing. Okay, well, we'll let it sit here for just a second to make sure. Let's see if it's dry. Yeah, I want to make sure they're dry, and I'll get a water brush. Let me find a water brush here real quick. Yeah, I kind of did too, but I did not test them. So let's see. Is there any water in there? There's a little bit. Let's see. Hi, Giggles. Let's see. No, I try not to miss anybody, but I might. I try not to. I do go back and scrub through my chat later. Hold that for me, will you, Malibu? I do go back and scrub through the chat later to see new people or who I missed. Okay, so let's see. Let's get some water going here. Okay. Yeah, they're both waterproof. They're both waterproof. So, yeah, you figure if it's acrylic paint, it's going to be waterproof, right? So those are the colors with the Cougar acrylic markers. Tina put a link in there a minute ago, and I think she said there were $13.95 or something like that for 30 markers. So let's see, because I was hoping they would all fit in this little case. Do you think they will? Should we place a bet? Will those 30 markers fit in here, Janet? Let's see if they will. Let's see if we can squeeze them in here. I don't know. It's going to be a little iffy. It's going to be a little iffy. No, I don't. Sort of, kind of. They sort of fit in there. I'll have to find something else to put them in. I obviously can't zip it, but then I would have wanted to put the Sharpies on the outer pocket. So we'll find someplace else to put these. But that's one of the things that I got. Um, and I got them over the last. I got this stuff over the last few days. So, and y'all know I don't buy new shoes. I don't buy jewelry. I don't go to the hairdresser. I don't do new clothes all the time. So this is where I spend my money on my art supplies. Okay, so I'm gonna set that aside. And again, that was there's the colors right there, and I did put the numbers next to them. Let's see, you didn't ask if you would be able to zip it. Oh yeah, no, they won't. Yeah, won't fit if you try to zip it for sure. For sure, Teresa. Janet goes, nope. I'll find someplace else to put them. So anyway, then the next thing, let me show them to you first, and then I will. Now these I'm blaming on Jazza, Jazza in Australia. He wanted to try these Ohuhu markers, comparing them with the Posca. And there's let's move, slide on down. You're getting too close to the keyboard, baby. Let's not disconnect, Mama. Um, he wanted to compare these to the Posca markers, and he did. He did a whole show or a review of these, comparing them to Posca. And there were some that were not quite as opaque, but what I found out I liked about these is the metallics. The metallics were awesome. So there's not that many. There's 30, and it comes with extra nibs and a little card. And this was the belly band around the package. I kept it long enough to show you guys. So this is what was wrapped around this. When you buy it, this is what you'll see. And we all like our Ohuhu. I mean, I like my alcohol markers and other things. Let's see, do I need to know anything in here? Is there anything in English? Let's see, how to use. Okay. I don't think I think it just tells you how to pump them and prime them. It's just like Poscas. You have to, pump them and prime them. Here's the tips. I'll put that over there in my little supply thing. So that's what it looks like when you buy it. It's wrapped in this. And there are 30 colors, and I did swatch them. They send you a white and a black swatch paper. So that comes in it as well. So I did swatch them. Here's exact same markers on black and white. And so there's some subtle colors in here that are really nice. Yeah, that's true. That's true, Beth. I'm not going to keep them in there. I won't keep those other markers in that pencil case. Don't worry. The pens will be fine, Beth. They'll be fine. We won't leave them in there. Let's see. You have this set, and I like them. The metallic, but colors not as bright. Are you talking about this one? This one, Giggles? The Ohu acrylic markers? Are you talking about the other ones? So I'm going to tilt it so you can see. So there's or here, maybe you can see it better on here. The metallics. You can see the metallics here. So there they are here. There's quite a few metallics. I'm not sure how many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That one's not. I think there's 8 metallics. So yeah, I think there's 8 metallics. So you can see what they look like on white and on black. So yeah, I liked them because they had some subtle colors that Posca doesn's have. Posca does not have all these colors, the exact colors, So let's see. All right. So Tina's on it. Let's see. Here we go. All right. Janet said the real test will be when they sit for a while and they work well then. Yeah, exactly. Well, so far, I've not had any bad experiences with Ohuhu as far as their alcohol markers. They've lasted up pretty well. I do suggest, though, if you buy the Ohuhu, now I don't know if I'll pull an Ohuhu. I got all different brands in here. I got Milo. Here's an Ohuhu. That one's not a. Well, let me see if I can pull one that has. Okay, here. Okay, so when you buy the Ohuhu ones, you need to make sure that I would recommend having one of the sides being a brush tip. So here's the first Ohuhu generation that came out of alcohol markers. Oh no, that's the brush tip too. Well, I have one that's not a brush tip. Oh, that does say brush on there. But when they first came out, they had the chisel and the bullet nib. You need to make sure you get sets with the brush nib, because to me, alcohol markers just don't blend the same without a brush tip. So anytime you buy alcohol markers, always make sure you buy the brush tip. I mean, that's my recommendation. If you're doing tiny little something somethings and you don't want a brush tip, but if you want to do any kind of blending, any kind of portrait, in your color books or anything, I would recommend getting the ones that have brush tip. Now, remember, all alcohol markers will bleed through, almost every paper. There's some marker papers out there, but like if you're using them in your color books and stuff, you need to make sure you're using a one-sided color book page or make a copy, because they will bleed through. But there we go. Alcohol markers. Let's see. Thank you, Tina. Let's see. Janet said that's the real test. But anyway, so here they are. There's all the colors, the numbers, the names, and they are on. They have the bullet nib, and they have the bigger nib. Now these are not brush markers, because this is like the Poscas. Okay, let me show you. The alcohol, I mean, these are acrylic paint, not alcohol. Okay, like this. And the Poscas have one side. I'm trying to get on the cat there so you can see it. And these come in different nib sizes. one size per pen. There's not a double-sided. Okay, so there's that. And these are double-sided, but they're like the Poscas in that sense. Okay, these are not brush tips. Will they come out with a brush tip? I imagine they will. But anyway, so it's a nice little case, and I thought, for $30 you're paying what, $1 a marker. So we'll see how long these last. I don't use these as much. I use my Poscas maybe about 30% of the time. But anyway, there's the swatches. Okay, moving on. Let's move on. I told y'all that when we did the bin bookmarks last week, if y'all did not see the bin bookmarks show last week, where we went through a lot, and I did send out all that happy mail the next day, that we made the bookmarks. So I was getting a little low on the plastic see-through bookmark. So I went ahead and last time I think I got 50. So I got 100 this time, so that I can make more giveaways. This is what I've been doing for giveaways, is making little collages in the book, in these, and sending them out for thank yous. And then I made the bin bookmarks last week. I think I made 16 of them, and I sent out 12, and then I sent the others to Ben. And I did send Ben back those canvas pieces that he sent us that we think he needs to frame or do something with. We could not bring ourselves to cut up Ben's canvases. So I did send those back to him, along with some of the bookmarks that we made last week. So I bought some more of those for giveaways. All right, let's see. Let me check chat here. I'm missing anything. Hi, Brenda. Yeah, keep the caps on. Exactly. Keep the caps tight. Hi, Brenda A. First thing was like, she has actually got into my pan pastels before. She got into a red, a yellow, and a blue pan pastel, and some parts of her fur had that in there for weeks. Because you can't wash it, because you try to wash it, you're just going to smear it, and you're going to have a whole cap full of, and pan pastels are non-toxic. So after a few weeks, it was gone. Now she does have a spot right here. This is really funny. I thought about trying to cut it out, and then Hubster, I said, no, it's too close to the skin. I think what happened is she got into some my matte medium, and she has a little place right here that's like glued together. There's a little matte medium patch on her back right here. And I brush her every day, but this is just going to have to kind of grow out, I think. She's getting irritated with me. Leave my matte medium patch alone. Right, right, Malibu. So she does have a little matte medium patch on her back. She has a back patch. Yeah, it's too close to her skin. It's like right up next to her skin. I could probably cut it out maybe in a couple weeks when it's grown out some, when it's grown away from. Good one, Deb. So, all right. So let's see. Here's my projects that I did over the weekend. I'm going to wait and show you my projects at the end. Oh, she just knocked this over. I haven't opened it yet. So I got this because, and it might have been, and I got a couple things here that I think is because of Eddie Makes Art, who does collage. Well, he does collage too, but jelly plated art. And I wish Devin was here because I think Devin uses this too. Devin Rex for art and Eddie Makes Art. They do jelly plated projects. So anyway, they said this is really good for, now this is not cheap. I'm just going to say, but that this works really well on the jelly plate. So I ordered off Amazon. I think I could probably have gotten it at Michael's because Michael's carries golden. Hobby Lobby does not carry golden. So anyway, I went ahead and got the carbon black golden acrylic paint again. I think this was about $35. So hopefully it will work well on the jelly plate because that's why I bought it. Because everything else, I use in my craft paints, I use just craft paints. But I did pick that up for the jelly plate. And also, I think it was Eddie Makes Art. I don't know if Tina can find his channel, Eddie Makes Art. Are these stencil butters? I bought 2 to test out to see if I like them. They're to use through stencils and to make, it's kind of like using a texture. It's a texture paste. It's like a texture paste, right? But I like this color, especially fern. I like that color fern. And then I got chocolate. So I got those 2 colors to test. Look at that color on there with this. So I got these 2 to test out. Is there anybody here that's used the stencil butter? I'm pretty sure it was Eddie Makes Art that used this. So thank you, Tina. There we go. So he does, he also does design stencils for PM Artist Studio, as does Devin Rex for art, and Miriam. They all design stencils for PM Artist Studio. And I bought a few, I've got a few of them. And some of Carrie the Crafter. I bought some of his. Here's 2 of them right here. Foam stamps. So he also does foam stamps and stencils. So Carrie the Crafter, Eddie Makes Art, Devin Rex for art, Miriam. I'm trying to think of who else. There she is. So you've used these, and look, did you see that I got this, Devin? I got the golden black because of you. I think you and Eddie, and same thing for these. I think you and Eddie have used these. So I'm going to test them out. Because this is kind of the month of jelly plating postcards. Let me show you. Here's today's. Here's my today's one, day 8. There are all my, maybe I should show them and I'm painting the backs black and I will varnish them. Let me show you the ones I've done so far in case y'all are not on Instagram. Let's see here. And I am painting the backs of them. So let's see, does that go up to, okay, there we go. All right, so so you can see, this is what I'll do. I'm going to put, and somebody did this. It's not my idea to do this, but I did it because, and there's probably more than one person doing it, but I saw somebody, because they're postcards, some people are putting a postcard stamp so it looks like a real postcard on the back. Well, it's the size of a postcard, and putting a stamp on it. So I'm putting a stamp on mine. Look, there's a turtle stamp. So this is the back of it. This is how my backs, I will paint the backs. And so this was day 1. And I only have a stamp on, I think, 2 of them so far. But I put a stamp on there and signed the back. So there's day 1, day 2, with the little stamp with the Fuji mountain there. I'm going to kind of try to make them kind of something that kind of goes with it. This is not supposed to be Mount Fuji, but you know, it's a mountain. Okay, so thanks, Devin. Here's day 3, and I've painted the backs of some of the rest of them, but I haven't done anything else with them. There's day 4. Oh, I did put no. That's not. I thought I had a stamp on that one. I don't. Here's day 4. Again, these are all on Instagram, and I do have some new collages that I did over the weekend. I did 2 nice collage. We're going to do one today on the round. If y'all saw in the description of the show today on round wood, it's going to be so fun. We have to get through the haul. We have to get through the haul first. Thanks, Tina. Thank you for the link for the golden. There's day 4, day 5, day 6. Oh, that's good. That's out of order. That's going to be one later. That's a later one that I got blocked in. Day 6, day 7, and here's today, day 8. And again, they'll all be painted black on the backs, and I'll have little stamps on them. But for now, that's how many I've got done. So posting one every day. Trying to do one, maybe sometimes 2 in it. Try to squeeze in like maybe some of the, parts of a next day. So hi, Miriam. Where'd she go? I thought I saw Miriam. No, there's Tori. Is Miriam here, or did I just think that Tori was Miriam by the name? I think so. Maybe not. Okay. Hi, Kathy Berg. So, yeah, I have not used these stencil butters. Kathy Berg, have you used these stencil butter, stencil, paste that makes, raised areas on stencils? I got 2 to test. Okay, then because of Kathy and Colleen's show, and Kathy, let me click on Kathy. Kathy, I don't know which one of y'all's, I never remember which week y'all, they rotate. Kathy Berg and CK Art rotate on Tuesday mornings, whose channel they stream on. I got the lemon water hiccups. I'm not sure whose stream they're going to be on tomorrow. But last week, I think it was Colleen that got this book. The Collage Soup, Secret Lives of Paper Dolls. This is a small one compared to, let me grab one of their others. To one of their, here's their larger book. And they also have some smaller square books. So they have them in 3 different sizes. I mean, you don't get to pick the size. They come out in different sizes. So I've already shown y'all this one. I'm just showing y'all that this is the larger size. But this is the smallest one that I've seen that they have. And Colleen, I think, had this one. Okay, Kathy said, I'm streaming tomorrow at 10 and we'll be working on a Frida inspiration. Oh, that's going to be fun, Kathy. That'll be fun. Don't leave, unless you have to, Lena, don't leave yet, because I have to ask your opinion on another art supply that I got. All right, let's see. It got a little dark now that Malibu moved. Let's brighten it up just a little. So, yeah, so Collage Soup, Secret Lives of Paper Dolls. I'm just going to do a kind of a quick flip. It's all just different things for paper dolls, all different nationalities. There's some cute ones in here that I've said, I got to send that to sister because I think that's, she works with young girls. Last I heard, I don't know if she's still doing it, but anyway, there's some cute, girls in here that I thought she might like to have for her girls that she works with. Let's see, like this one. Isn't that awesome? I want that outfit. I want that whole outfit. But there's a few in here that I said, oh, I got to send those. So I'll probably cut those out and send them. Now they're not paper dolls in the sense where you can change their clothes like real paper dolls, but they're so cute. For collage, she's cute. So I'll probably send some of those to Sister. Oh, that one. Look. So I'll send some of those to you, Sister. All right, let's see. All right. But while Lena's still here, I still have a couple other things to show too, but I'm going to show these because no, let me show this first. All right. Wait, you have to hang on a minute, Lena. I got one other thing to show first. And let me move my books. I have not swatched these out, but these I've seen quite a few different people bursting with excitement. Okay, I got one more thing to show. Then I'm going to show what I want to ask you. I want to get your advice on because it's been years since I've used that supply. But this I've seen a lot of people, a lot of YouTubers shouting out this particular brand, saying this particular brand of glitter gel pens is amazing. So I had to get them. I didn't have to, but yeah. So it opens up, it goes all the way. They have some Velcro and they open all the way around. I mean, they just like, it's like oh, there we go, Malibu. Malibu, you're stuck with Mama. So they're 100. I think there's 100. And the brand is AEN Art, and everybody is saying that is the best brand for for gel glitter pens. Hi, Tex. I know, not funny. Don't fence me in. Nobody puts Malibu in the corner. So anyway, now Judy is making my husband. No, these are not gelatos. They're glitter gel pens. Let me see if I get. They're glitter gel pens. So let me get a piece of white paper out from under here somewhere. There we go. Let's see here. All right, Malibu, let mama pin. And everybody's saying they don't clog. They have great coverage. It's the first time I've ever used. I mean, I've done a couple of little tests, but I've never used this brand before. So these, of course, in color books, if you want to add highlights and different little, tweaks to them. So here we go. Ready? Wait for it. Wait for it. There we go. So they're glitter gel pens. See the glitter? So yeah, they're all glitter. Hi, Rainbow. Let's see. Let's try another color. Let's try maybe a teal color. These I will leave in the packaging. This is too much to keep up with if it's out of the package. Okay, so let me do another. So again, these I saw quite a few people recommending. I can't remember all the people I saw recommend these, but there was quite a few. So there we go. See, they're glittery. Now they're not like this gold glitter, but I mean you can see it's got like a glitteresque, glittery to them. And they just have so many colors. Oh my gosh, look, Rainbow Griffin. Let's see. Okay, so Laverne says she has these and have been pretty nice so far. Good. I'm glad to know that. 100. There's 100, Devin. 100 unique colors. There's no duplicate colors. They're all unique colors. Janet, did you put these in your cart yet? I think, Janet, you might need these to outline your different little, I don't know what you call them, but your geometric pattern projects where you need these to outline. You need all these colors to outline those, Janet. So let me just kind of flip, and it's all in a big pack that flips and flops out. So that's the back side of them. You can see the pins there. There's those colors, and there's these colors. Look at all the colors. Lots. I've not swatched all these out. What kind of tip? I'd say it's a medium tip. Does it say? Let me see if it says. I don't think it says. Let me get another color here. Let's try one of these greens. Let's get maybe an olive green. Let's look at here. Does it say? I don't think so. It does have the number on it. Like this is G85. I'd say they're about a medium tip. They're kind of like your regular gel pen size, Kathy. And everybody's that I've seen, they've all given it good reviews. So see, it's just kind of like your typical kind of ballpoint pen size. You know, look at it all over mouth. So, yeah. Oh crap! Open Amazon. So I'm thinking though, Janet, these might work well for outlining. You know how you outline with gold, and I think these might be good for that. So I don't know if Tina might be off looking for a link. She might have already put it in. But I like how they have the snaps for each, and they're all connected. It's a connected pouches. So, and then there is at the end of one here, let's see, it's on this side. There's there was some Velcro somewhere, I think that made oh, here it is. There's some Velcro patches on these two that sticks it together so they all stay together. So here we go. There's the cover. It's ANAEN Art 100 pack glitter gel pens. So, yeah. There we go. Yeah, Angela, there you go. AEN. AN Art. And again, I've seen probably 4 people at least. 4 people I've seen have these and like them. So now I've not seen anybody say, "Oh, they last forever." I've not seen it because I think they might be kind of new, but I've not seen anybody say, "Oh, they just last forever." I never had, So I'm just saying. Laverne here said that she's not had any issues with them, so she might have had them longer than anybody I've seen. So anyway, let's see. What did Shelly say? My favorites are the Pentel Sparkle. I have some of those. I, yeah, I guess it just depends on, yeah. The last batch of pens that I bought, gel pen wise, now these are not glitter, but were these. Let me get the other one here. And I told you all about this. Let me find the silver. Here's the gold. Where's the silver or the white? One or the other. But I think I have gold, silver, and white in these. And where's the let me find one here. Here we go. Here's a silver, and I bought these. I was getting a little low on just the plain old gold and silver, and although these have a sparkle on them, I don't know that these spark. Maybe these are sparkle. Maybe these are glitter. But anyway, so I bought these. I think I got them at Hobby Lobby, and I got home and I'm going, dang. Can't get the cap off of these things. I showed y'all this last week. Could not get the cap off. Then I realized they're clickables. They now have these jelly roll pens and clickables. That's not why I couldn't get the cap off. They don't come off. But let's see, what are these glitter? I don't remember. Or they just sparkle. Let's see. Let me try to do. Now these are more of a fine point. These are a real fine point. The jelly roll. Yeah, they're glittery. See? Let's do the silver. I don't know if these come in any other colors. But they're jelly roll 0.08. But they don't feel like an 8. They don't feel that thick. They feel like a 5 to me, or 7. Anyway, there they go. There's the silver and the gold in the jelly roll. I see. I cut and paste. So anyway, but these are the jelly roll brand, So I just got that in silver, gold, and white, I think. All right. So anyway, that's those. Have you tried these cat and paste? I don't know if cat and paste uses any kind of glitter pens or not. Or anyway. So A-N art, A-E-N art. Let the clicking fun begin, right, Tina? So there's that. All right, now while I have Lena here, and then I'll show you the art that I did over the weekend because I did do some couple of major pieces over the weekend. And that is, uh, oh, I already had one for a couple, a little bit, so I don't think I showed it, but I got another set because I'm determined to try these. So Lena, I know Janet said Lena has done them, and that is oil pastels. Oil pastels. Now, these are not the most expensive brands. These came pretty, and I had these for a while. I may have shown y'all these, but I don't think so. These I just got. So, Lena does oil pastel work, and let me find Lena again so y'all can, or maybe Tina or Janet can put in Lena's channel link. So I do not use oil pastels, but I got tempted to try to do some. Okay, so there's Lena. So there's Miss Lennox 2010 is her channel. She's in Denmark. Let me get a sip of my water. And oh, it's so strong. I got to add some more water to that. Oh, I got 2 big pieces of lemon in there. And so I don't know if you have either one of these brands, Lena. So I don't know if you can say, okay, so Cat and Paste loves oil pastels. All right, so where's my blue book? I think I swatched them. Did I swatch them? Maybe I didn't. I thought I swatched them, but maybe I didn't. No, I did not. I have not swatched these yet. I'm not. So I have different things in different parts of my book. If y'all haven't seen, this is my system right here. This is my system of tabs, and then I have extra tabs here. So anytime I need more space with those color tabs, then I can go to it. So like supplies and patterns is the dark green. So the dark green is right here. Where'd it go? Wait, where'd my dark green is? So I'll swatch in here. So I have not swatched the oil pastels. There's the Ohuhu markers, and I started the Iron Gel glitter pens, but that's as far as I got. I got bored doing this real quick with 100 of them. I didn't finish that yet. I'll do it eventually. But anyway, so yeah. So let's see what Tina put in Lena's link right there. And I think Janet did too. Thank you, ladies. All right. So Lena says, I got the white box and then some Van Goghs, then some Paul Rubens. Yeah, this is a Paul Rubens. This is a Paul Rubens. Haya oil pastels, but it's Paul Rubens. Okay. Now these I'm seeing all over the place. I'm seeing lots of people buy these. And let's see. And then the Mungi brand called Guitar Oils. Okay. I saw I wish I would have wrote it down. He's brand new to me because I looked up if you look up oil pastel reviews, he'll come up. I can't think of his name. Is it David or Paul or I forget. Anyway, I can't remember his name. But if you put in oil pastel reviews, he'll come up. And he's reviewed all the oil pastels that I have even ever seen or heard of in recent years. All right. So for those of you that use them, this was my main question. Cat and Paste and Lena, what kind of sealer what kind of spray do you use? I saw somebody say they use a Sennelier spray. What kind of, because you have to seal these, they're going to stick and smear. I'm imagining, unless you just do a piece and put it behind glass. What kind of sealer do you two use since y'all are in the know on the oil pastels? I need to know so I know what to buy to seal them. because just like my pan pastels, I use my Grumbacher final fixative to seal my pan pastels. They're the chalky type pastel. They're not chalky, but you know what I mean. They're not oily. Let's see. Scrolling through. Been recently playing with temper stick cheap Crayola ones, Rainbow said. See, I don't like, here's the thing. I don't like what the sticks that are kind of like lipstick. What are they? I gave all mine away. The Faber Castell oil, they're supposed to be water based, you can use them with water. Nothing works like a Neo Color 2 for water based uh crayons. So I can't think of what they're called right now. Somebody just mentioned it a minute ago. All right, so let's see. Could be the light wash oil sticks that are square. These are my okay. No, these are neither one. I'll show you. I'm going to show y'all these. All right, so here we go. And oh, here I did swatch these. Okay, I thought I had swatched some of them. And I don't know if I did these or not. But here are the Paul Rubens, but they're called Haya. 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 Oil pastels. But here it does tell you they're Paul Rubin. And here it tells you that they're the Paul Rubin. Okay. So look how vibrant they are. They're so vibrant. Um, let's see. Doorland wax when they've dried up after 24 hours. What kind you mean it's a wax you put on? I don't even understand that, Lena. It's not a spray, it's a wax that you put on. Doesn't the wax stay waxy? I can't imagine putting that in an art journal. Just saying. I don't know what that is, but I'll look into it. Okay, so there's Tina with the link for these Haya Paul Rubin oil pastel. Okay. I'm going to keep going here and see what else ever. Spray is only temporary. It still smears. Okay, so you really don't want to use these in a color book. Well, cat and paste, do you use them in a color book? Or do you cut your pages out that you use so that they're not touching each other? Let's see. No, it's not Black. Although Black Bean is amazing artist. If y'all have not seen Black Bean, he's a hoot. But that's not the one I'm thinking of that does the review on all of them. But if y'all don't follow Black Bean, he's a hoot. He's a hoot. But that's not who I'm thinking of that does a review on all the different ones. He probably does reviews on some of them too. But yeah. Let's see. Hi, Ruth. Yeah, Tina, gelatos. I don't like gelatos. They do not dissolve. I don't care what I've tried. I gave all my gelatos away. They do not dissolve. I'm sure there's people that love their gelatos, and the girl that I gave all my gelatos to loves gelatos. So I sent them all to her. I don't care for gelatos. If I'm going to do some kind of a crayon that I need, water soluble crayon, it's going to be the Neo Color 2. Nothing beats the Neo Color 2 water soluble crayons. If you want a water soluble crayon. Now these of course are oil based, they're not water soluble. Let's see. That Neo Color 2, but haven't opened it. You need to open your Neo Color 2s. Those are the best water soluble crayon, in my opinion. Don't anybody email me. You need to open them, Rainbow. All right, let's see. Okay, Kat says I've only used the Krylon workable fix. I'm strictly a Cineale oil pastel user. Okay. All right, and those are one of the most expensive ones. If y'all don't know that, Cineale is one of the most expensive ones, if not the most expensive one. Although the guy that did the reviews that I'm talking about, I can't think of his name. He liked the Caran d'Ache, the Caran d'Ache oil pastels. He liked those. So Lena says, I can buy a jar of Dorland wax, medium. Oh, it's a medium. Oh, it's a beeswax. Okay, let's see here. You can buff up shiny when dry. She's into it's not greasy when dry. Okay. I'll write that down, Lena. I will write it down. See, so if you use them, if you're a mixed media artist, you also have to think of what these other sprays, fixatives, varnishes, waxes, what they do to other items that may be in your piece. You have to think of that too. Like you can't be putting varnish, wet varnish over a water-based product that's going to smear, right? I'm looking for my Sharpie pen here. Oh, there it is. Okay, so this is Doorland wax. Okay. So this is why I wanted you to, I'm going to say Lena here. This is why I wanted to ask you, Lena, because I use the cheap kids versions, back in the day, but I haven't done anything with it other than this. Okay. So here's all the colors in the Paul Rubens set. Let me show them to you. Here we go. Here we go. Well, there's just the one tray. Now, and this was also something that somebody else mentioned. Some of I think I had one here. This one, I think, where the paper was the oils from the pastel seeped through the paper. So this is the only one that has happened to me, and they just said just wrap a piece of what do you call it, a post-it note or something around it to keep it. But this is the only one that I had that happen to. Or that, and everybody said that there's different colors for them where the oils seeped through, and I guess you could probably wipe it down well so that the paper's not, the oils haven't come through. But this one is the only one that I had that happen to of my whole set. So there we go. Let's see. And maybe I don't know, people that love the gelatos, maybe they have some secret techniques that they use with them. I don't know. I could never get the gelatos to dissolve with water well enough for me to love them. All right. So, let's see. Dorland's got mineral spirits in it that evaporate when it firms up. Use gloves, air out room. Oh my gosh. It's getting to be too much for me, Lena. This is getting too complicated for my mixed media mind. I wrote it down, though. I wrote it down. I didn't know if you could just spray these. I think I saw, what's her name? She's a pretty well-known YouTube girl, and she went outside and she sprayed. I think she used a Sennelier spray to seal her wax, and she had to do it a couple times. I think 3 times. I think she had to spray it 3 times. I don't know if I'm going to love them or not. They weren't that expensive to test out. So I thought, we're going to give it a go. Now, here's what I wanted to do with them. Okay. After I got them, I said, oh, you know what I want to try? And maybe Lena's tried this. I want to try to do, and I don't know if it'll work. And, you got to use your what do you call it? Tortillions and blend and stuff like that. But I want to try to do a Bob Ross painting. Now, I'm not going to copy his, you can't do the same thing with, there's certain things that he does with palette knives and scraping, which I love. And I do some of those things with acrylic paint, but you can't do that with this. But I would like to try to do some version of a Bob Ross painting with oil pastels. I think it would be fun to try. Okay. Okay. That's what it is. It sweats linseed oil. Yeah. That's what they said on the ones that said that happened to. It's not dangerous, but it's just, it's the oils in the sticks. Let's see. Cat, I'm a horrible art supply snob, but in my defense, I do. Yes, you do. Y'all have not seen Cat and Paste on Instagram do color book pages with just Crayola crayons. Oh, goodness. So yeah, follow Cat and Paste. Let's see. Yeah, you didn't have any luck with the gelato. Yeah, I just don't have luck with the gelatos. Let's see. Yeah, right. Exactly, Janet. All right, so let's see what else we got going on here. I'm going to show you if anyone can do it. Well, I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. I have taken oil in-person actual oil painting classes way before I started streaming. I have done a few oil paintings over the years, which Cameron, I think, took all the oil paintings that I did. I might have one or two in the closet or something. But anyway, it's so time consuming. I have so many ideas in my head. This is why I love collage. I love collage mixed media because I can get those ideas out and we can, I'm going to show you in a minute. I did 2 pieces over the weekend. And y'all know how fast we do collage around here. Now, do we finish every piece on a live show? No. But you know how fast we can get some things down. Same thing for art journaling. You can get those art journaling ideas down and and oil paint, there is really nothing that looks like an oil painting. That, oil paintings are just look amazing. I don't have time for it. So I'm thinking we'll see if we have time for this. But anyway, so that's the Haya, Paul Rubens. I gotta go dump. I'm gonna wash my hands real quick because of the oil, but I also want to dump my water a little bit. It's too lemony. Let me go dump some of my lemon water out and replenish it with more water. Hang on, guys, and wash my hands. I'll be right back. One second. Okay. All right. I'll water my lemon water down. Okay. There's not enough time. All right. So the other set here is the Montmartre or Montmartre. And these were also recommended as a good set. And you want to make sure that apparently from the review people that I've seen that you want it to have extra soft. Now, I don't think these say extra soft. But it is a Paul Rubens, so that's good. All right, let's see. And makes I've used Spectra Fixative Krylon and Conti and Paris Spray Fixative on oil pastels and makes. Because see, the thing is even with oil paintings, now I'm going to qualify this by saying there's all kinds of new types of oils out there now that when I was using oils, you just had oils and linseed oil and your different mediums and stuff, but you could not seal or varnish a oil painting for like weeks because it never fully dried if you did that. So I'm not sure about oil pastels. Lena, how long did you say? Did you say you left them before you sprayed them or put anything wax on top of it? So let's see. Yeah, you don't want to do that with Janet around, Ruth. You won't last long if you do that, Ruth, with Janet around. Just saying. Let's see. Hi, Vol. Work right now, can't jump, but I use a fixative for my oil pastel. Okay, Vol, that's another person that's used oil pastels. What kind of just a regular, like, like workable fixative, final fix, like the Grumbacher or something like that, and Vol. And I know you're at work, so we'll make it quick. How long do you wait? Do you let the oil pastel set before you spray them? That's my main question. So, okay, so Vol uses Spectrafix. Okay. How long do you let your pieces dry out, if you will, before you spray them? 24, Anne says 24 hours. Vol, Lena, how long do y'all let your set before you fixative or wax them? Hi, Jane. Let's see. And so that's just her. I usually don't wait more than a couple hours. Okay. We'll get back with Vol in about 10 years and see how his pictures are looking. But y'all need to follow Vol too. Vol is another one like Marsh. Y'all need to follow Vol and Marsh. Okay, Lena says 24 hours before she's is a wax. Uh, I wonder if acrylic with oil, tight, medium. Acrylics are water based, Marsh. So acrylics dry immediately. That's what, I use, these are the cheap ones, but I also have the other kind, the tube kind. They're water based. So you don't want to put oil stuff in those, I don't think. Now mixing them with something with these, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Okay, so these are extra soft oil pastel vibrant hues by Mont Mark. Here's the trays. I'm going to take the trays out, show you how beautiful they look. I don't think any of these had any linseed oil seeping through. I don't think. So, but look at all these pretty colors. Look. Ugh, just, you just love, if you're an artist, you just love stuff like this. It's just eye candy, right? So, now I'm not going to do that. Maybe, how about maybe Wednesday we test and play? Maybe Wednesday we'll do oil pastel play and test. Okay, look at them before I'm going to put the clothes back on. Look at them quickly because I'm going to put the clothes back. I've not swatched these, so maybe we'll swatch these on. And play with them on what do you call it? Wednesday. Okay, so Wednesday we'll do some pastels. So those are the 2 boxes of that. I think that may be everything that I got in my art supply haul, which is plenty. And again, if y'all missed it, I also got these at Walmart for like 10. Did I say 10? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 10 in a pack for under $5. And you can get them on Amazon too. I think there's 8 in a pack for, I think Tina had up for $7. And I did do a little flip of how I use these, how I use the little half comp books. And they did not have the small comp books, but they're still putting out the supplies. So I'll probably go back maybe this next weekend if we need more bird seed and look for the half ones. But they did not or the quarter ones, I guess. They didn't have them out yet, but they were just putting out the school supplies when we were there. Was it Saturday? I think it was Saturday. Thanks, Tina. Tina just put in a link to them. So, but I love doing these kind of little, leftover stuff, leftover pieces of collage, and then painting them in and making things out of them. I just, of course, y'all know I love me some collage. Here's how they start. They start like this, and here's one with paint on it before collage. Sometimes I add the collage, more focal points along with the main, backgrounds and stuff, and then paint. It's all about the paint. For me, it's all about painting in the collage. Camping, I break all the rules. I don't sell my work, but if you want to sell and not be sued, drawing really needs weeks. Okay, there we go. uh, so yeah, there you go. Good advice, Kat. Good advice. Thank you, Tina. Varnish, yes, not in all my books. I try to varnish, like I'm going to varnish my postcards that I'm doing now. Did I varnish any of them yet? No, I haven't varnished any of them yet, but I varnish, like when I send y'all out postcards and ATC or art cards, I try to varnish those. I do varnish my abandoned altered book. They're not all done. I mean, because you got to leave them open. But I would like to have them all varnished eventually in those books. When I'm just playing in an art journal or something, these are not varnished. None of these are varnished. You could varnish them if you want. And the varnish I use is this right here, the Deco Art DuraClean High Gloss, water-based. Whatever brand you buy, If you want to varnish your acrylic stuff and your art journals and stuff, make sure they're water based. Don't get an oil base. Now, if you want to, we'll see when it comes to the oil pastels, right? We'll see about that because I have to do more testing research or whatever. But when you're using acrylic paints, whether it's the craft brands or the ones in the tube, this is what I use, is this. Okay. Thank you, Devin. This is what I use in my art journal, my abandoned books, my altered books. And if you let this dry, this particular brand is the kind I always buy. Now the cover has changed over the years. It's gone up in price. I think now this is $7.99. It might be $8.99. I get it at Hobby Lobby. I think you can get it at Michael's. Of course, you can get anything on Amazon. But you let it dry 100%, like overnight before you close the book. I've never had this stick my pages together, ever. It's always been a faithful friend. It's always been a faithful friend. My Americana Deco Art High Gloss Indoor Outdoor High Gloss Varnish. I don't think I have anything right. I don't think I have anything right handy to show you that's been varnished. But when I varnish something this small, I just put about the size of a $50 in the middle, and I just use my finger to varnish it out. If I'm varnishing something like a big page, a double page spread in my abandoned books or altered books, then I will use a foam brush because a foam brush won't leave brush marks. I don't know if I can grab it. Let me try to see here. Excuse me, Malibu. I know I'm making you move off your little palette. Uh-oh. I lost the... let me put this back in the pastels there. Cover. Okay. All right. So here's one of my Abandoned Places books. That this one has got, this is it's almost full. Now, are they everyone completely 100% finished? No, but this book is almost got something worked out on every page. All right, here's one that's varnished. See, that's what it looks like varnished. Are all these pages varnished? No, because you got to leave it out. Here's one that is. You have to leave it sitting out overnight to really. This is one of the first ones I did in abandoned books. In 2016 is when I started doing the abandoned books by Kieran Connolly, which, by the way, he knows I alter his books. He likes them. He says he likes them. I've actually torn one out of the Castle one and sent it to him and his book publisher in UK some years ago. And I always give books. We flashed for a second. He knows I alter his books. So let's see. Did you want something? Let's see where I get the landscape combo. Oh, these are at Walmart. These you can get them on Amazon too, Marsh. But mine, they sell them during the school supply season. At Walmart. Marsh, send me. I'll tell you what. Welcome the baby in, Marsh. I'm going to send you one if you make sure I have your current address. I don't know if I have your current address, Marsh. Send me your current address and I'll send you one of these. I bought all these for giveaways. Let me find here. I bought all these for giveaways. So I will send you one, Marsh. You just have to make sure I have your current. I don't know if the address I have is your current address, is what I'm saying. So just DM me on Instagram and I will send you one of these, Marsh. Okay. Let's put a little. Okay, so I'll put that in the outgoing. All right. So anyway, yeah, so this is what they look like when they're varnished. So, and you can still see, all right, for instance, see, all right, here's an example of when I tell you it's better to do torn pages than cut, although I do both. in my, let's see here. Let me turn the brightness down just a little here. You're welcome. Um, when you tear your pages, tear your collage elements and put paint to them, it will blend better than if you cut them. So here's an example of how you can see a cut. See how that's cut in a circle? See how you can see the cut? If you have a torn edge, it's less likely to be seen. I mean, you can still see it. And I could probably put a second coat on here, and it would even go away even more. But that's just not that important. These are my personal books. They're not going to be sold. They're not going to be given away. These are my personal art journals. That now this one has not been varnished, so you can see it's matte because I glue everything down in my journals with golden matte medium. So that makes everything flat and matte. So if you have something shiny, like if you cut something out of a magazine that's shiny and you put matte medium, it makes everything flat and matte, which that can be good too, until you can get to the point where you can varnish them. And then they're all shiny, right? So here's one that's varnished. See? So I love my Carrie and Connolly books, and I've got probably 15 different versions. I have duplicates of most all of them, where I have one that's not worked in and one that is worked in. So when I do flips of these or I work in them, I can show you the before and after pictures. So that's what I love. And I know I've shown y'all this. I'll just show one, then we're going to move on. This is the first one that I did, 2016. The story behind this one is when I first saw this book, when I first saw this page, sorry, Malibu, I made you move again. When I first saw the original page of this, what came to my mind, let's go ahead and zoom in one maybe. Let's see. There we go. When I first saw the original page of this, the first thing that came to my mind was the Star Trek City on the Edge of Forever. When Dr. McCoy went into the alley where the, I guess, homeless person or whatever they call him now, he was, the poor derelict in the alley, and got a hold of the tricorder and, zapped himself. Anyway, that's what I thought of when I first saw this. And this is what it looked like. Here, let me take this off here. This is what the page looked like. And I thought of that alley in A City on the Edge of Forever, the original 60s Star Trek episode. And all these pages have text and white sides. I blend all that out, get rid of all that. And so this is what I turned it into. So based on that scene in the alley. Hi, Tiff. Thank you. Yeah, I've just been doing a art supply haul this morning. So anyway, I won't go through all these. If you look at my playlist under abandoned books, you'll see I've gone through these lots and lots of times. But anyway, this one is, and I have them tabbed, so when I do go through them, you can see. Here's a perfect that just opened right up. Here's one right here. When I saw this, and this is kind of how the ideas kind of come to me when I look at these. These look like they're turned over little huts, but they look like little guys metal detecting. They look like little guys metal detecting. Let me turn the brightness back up again. It got kind of dark. There we go. And this looked like it could be a bridge to somewhere. That's how I think about things in space and science fiction. And so this is what the original looked like. And then I turned it into this. Still got the little metal detecting guys, but now they're on a bridge in space. This planet is exploding. Got the nebulization going on. So so that's what I turned this into this, with mostly paint and collage. So But anyway, there's lots of flips of these books. The Castle, the Abandoned Places. There's all different abandoned, all different ones. Okay, so one other thing I want to show you before I show you what I worked on over the weekend are the books that I posted in the community tab. Every Sunday night or Monday morning, I post books in my community tab. So we're up to I think this week 77 or 78 is today's. And I picked out some of the collage books. Now, these are not all my collage books, but I think I did 3 pages with 2 to 4 books on each one. So there's a whole bunch of collage books in the community tab. And so I left them out just to kind of quickly show them to you. I'll show them to you quickly. And I have shown these before, but probably not in a pack. And again, these are not all my collage books, but there's some of them. And, you got your Kate Curry Mushroom Ephemera book. We are obsessed. I know. Okay. I know. They're fun, aren't they? Kate Curry, Poor Toast work together. And so there are a lot of fun books. Yeah, I know, right? They are. They're amazing. Thank you, Roll. I appreciate that. So here are some of I got to see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I got 8 books here. Well, before I show those, let me show you what I worked on over the weekend. I did 2 collages. I saw these in Hobby Lobby. I saw these wood. They're balsa wood, thin, 1/4 or 1/8 inch maybe, balsa wood. They come 6 in a pack. And I painted one white as a base to lay out my collages, and then I transfer it over, kind of like I do a piece of paper, lay everything out on a blank piece of paper, and then glue it over here so I can leave this laid out while I transfer it over. Anyway, they were, I think, about $12, $13 for 6 of them, 6 in a pack. Balsa wood, berries, and one of my pieces warped, and I had to when any kind of wood like this warps, if you spray the back, just spritz it with water, and then and weight it down, it will flatten it out. Okay, so I guess it's going to depend on how heavy-handed you are with the with the water and stuff. Let's see. I just read a good book called Divine Rivals, Rebecca Ross. I think I saw you remember. I can't remember. I don't know. Divine Rivals doesn't sound familiar. Rebecca Ross sounds familiar, but I don't know. I don't know, Tex. So I did 2 of them over the weekend, and I did finish them, painted the backs black, varnished them, edged them. They're completely done. So, but I wanted to maybe we'll start one today. So that's what I want to do today. Well, if we have time. Okay, so here's the first one that I did. Now let me go back here. Let me see if I can bring it up. I don't know if it's still in I'm going to go to my Facebook if my Wi-Fi in here will let me without going out to the hall. Let me go to my Facebook and go to me. This came up in one of my Facebook memories. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to step out in the hall to get the Wi-Fi to connect. Hang on just a second. Here it is. All right, so this one I had done in Kieran Connolly's Abandoned Castles. I've done this in Abandoned Castles. Maybe, I don't know if this is the one I sent to him or not. Maybe. This may be the actual one I sent to him, cut out of the book and sent to him. I think it might be. But anyway, it was out of Abandoned Castles, and here it is. This is the one that I had done. Let me click on it here. Some years ago. It came back up in my memories, and I had done this in 2018. So this one I'd done in 2018 in one of the abandoned books, the Abandoned Castle version. Okay, so I've done this. You can look at it. You can see it on my Facebook page. So I use that as my template, if you will, to do another one. So I did another one similar on the round on the round. It's varnished. It's edged. It's edged. This one's edged in silver, painted on the back. So there's this one. Let me move the books over. So let's move this out of the way. So this is one of the two that I did over the weekend. So thanks, guys. It's kind of flashed out. Let's turn the brightness down just a little. There we go. So I think they're 14 inch. Let me see, how big around are these that are out here? Yeah, I think 14-inch circumference of these. So, and I edged it in silver. The other one I edged in gold. Okay, Terry Brett, thank you. And so I bought a whole bunch of these balsa wood panels to do more collage on because I like the way it looks. It's a planet, people. It's a circle. It's like just made for me. I'm just saying. The planetary idea of the circle with the collage world. Did y'all see? I also put, now this was not in my, this wasn't in the original one, but I put the space. So anyway, yeah. So I was really happy with it. And I did sign a little bit here, but I signed it on the back too. So there's that one. And you can see it's kind of got a half upside down world. And then I added the water. Now this doesn't have the angular water that the other one did, but I like, they're different, they're different, but kind of based on the same. Then the other one I did was out of Portos Kate Curry's Egyptian book. Okay. So out of their Egyptian book, I did this one. And this one's got edged in gold. So yeah, this one is edged in gold. And it's got gold highlights and stuff in it. So that one, and again, it's varnished. So this is, I love the circular thing because it just reminds me of a planet, right? So there's varnish. And so there's the second one. Thanks, Roll. Thanks, guys. So this one has images out of the Egyptian book. Let me see if I can pull it right quick. Where are you? Where are you, Egyptian book? Here it is. This book. So out of this book is the majority of the images. Now the flowers are out of a different, I think that might be a collage soup flower. And then the other one that I did, this one, where'd I put it? Where'd I put it? Well, it was, it's under here. This one, I think the face and this castle are out of a Portos medieval, her and this castle. The rest is like my watches and other things. So this one is not a lot of it, but this one has a lot of images from this book. So, hi, Mama 4. Thanks, Cat and Pay. So I really like it. I like how these flowers kind of look like spaceships. So I have them floating around there. And again, this is kind of like my practice on these wooden discs, if you will. But this one I edged in gold. This one I edged in silver. So I was really happy with them. So my plan for today is to do one with, hang on, ocean. So I have some of these out of one of the Portos books. This is out of a Collage Soup floral book, but it looks like sea anemones, or they just look like underwater. So I thought maybe some of that, but I want to do something with ocean. So we're going to do an ocean, at least start it. We're going to lay it out and start it. Okay. An ocean disc scene. All right, so that's the plan. Now, let me show you these real quick. Let me show you these collage books, and I'll put a. I didn't tag the books, these collage books, because they're in my community tab, but and in no particular order. There's, like I said, I have three or four slide overs in the community tab. Let me get a sip of my water here. If y'all have any questions, put them in caps. Let's see, I said hi to Mama 4. Anybody else I'm missing? So I'm going to kind of go through these quickly, just so if y'all want to look them up, you can look them up on Amazon. This is cut paper pictures. Turn your art and photos into personalized collages. I'll give y'all a date. And Tina, you don't have to go look all these up. You know, people can go look them up by the names. And this one came out in 2018. And again, I'm not going to just do a whole bunch of, I'm just going to kind of do this just so y'all can kind of see what's kind of in it, because I've flipped through these before when I've bought them. I can't tell you which videos they're on, but I have shown them before. Y'all have to be here. We do so much on every show. It's hard for me to tab every single thing we do here. Cut paper pictures. This is by Clover Robin. Clover Robin. Okay. This one is called Collage Cut and Paste 400 Years of Collage. It's like a history. It's like a collage history. And this one came out in 2019. It's out from the National Galleries of Scotland. And again, this is more a history of collage. All the, the history of collage by dates. So I'm just going to flip through it just so you can kind of see what's in this one. If you want to see any of these more in depth, leave a comment. But for now, I'm just going to do a quick flip. All right. Then cut, paste, create a design journal, Eleanor Shakespeare and Company, maybe. And this one is supposed to be, and y'all know I never work in these books. If I find something I want to do from a book like this, I do it on a different piece of paper or in my other personal journals. I don't work in these books. Although Janet started working in one of the 365 books, and she's almost got me wanting to work in one of the 365 books. And this came out, let me see if it's in the back. This came out in, where are you? I know you're here somewhere. 2016. So this came out in 2016, and it's a design. It's like a little journal. Now I'm going to flip again. So you see it's got spaces for you to add your own collage, your own ideas, your own designs. Like, look, dude, let's get a second copy. Yeah, I know. So this is kind of cool. It's just got like little scenes already based out for you to work on, to put things in and on. I love this book. I really do. It's so imaginative. And, it's one of those books like, I don't know what I want to do. You open this book to just random page, you're going to have an idea. That's how I look at a lot of my books. You can't say, I can't think of anything to do. I don't know. Open up one of your art books, and most of y'all have some kind of art book, and just look at it and say, well, what does this make me think? Do a mind map. Who, what, where, why, when, how. Make up a little story about, ask the questions. Who, what, where, why, when, and how on this. What kind of currency? Who would have made it? Why would I want it? What, ask all the questions. Mind map it out. You will have ideas, people. You will have ideas. Okay. The next one is the Collage Handbook. I got this one off of Thrift Books for $2.99. Now, is this available at Thrift Books for $2.99? Probably not. Let's see what year this was. This is a 1985. This is 1985, and I got it for $2.99. The Collage Handbook, John and Joan Digby. It's going to be like, a history of 1985, people. All right. So again, I think all this is in black and white as well. but it's got all the history, the different people, little write-ups about all the different artists. Probably every artist, every collage artist of the time in 1985 will probably be covered in here. Oh, there are a few color pictures. Okay. So there are a few color pictures in here. Color pictures, that was expensive back in the early printing or the early art book. There's a few in there. So that's the Collage Handbook, Joan and John Digby. Okay. I don't know if you can even get this now. Originally in 1985, I think it was $14.95. But, thrift books y'all need to check out thrift books. If you don't shop at thrift books, you're missing out. Okay, this one is called Create Your Own Collage, Cut, Color, and Paste Your Way to Fabulous Artworks and More. Everything you need, plus 4 pages of stickers and 2 fold-out spreads. Lizzie Lees. Let's see what year this was. And look, it's got a little thing in here. Your book, you sign it. Isn't this cool? That collage history book looks good. I know there's some of the books that I have, but they're probably going to be a little harder to find too, Marsh. The history one's going to be a little harder to find. This one is 2016. This is 2016. This is a cool one because it's all look, don't be scared. Go over the lines. What I really like about this is the text. Look how it's filled in the little doodles. All the O's are filled in. And it kind of reminded me, I did not pull, but I have all of Sabrina Ward Harrison's books. Oh my gosh. I love me some Sabrina Ward Harrison. I don't know. I think I've posted them in the community tab. If not, let me make myself a note. I've got all kinds of post notes here. I will post Sabrina's, if I haven't posted Sabrina's books next week, unless I've already done it. But I love me some Sabrina Ward Harrison books. Okay, so these are the instructions. Cut up this whole book. Attack the book with scissors, glue, pencils, pens, anything you want. Pull out pages. Use your imagination. Get creative. Don't be scared. Color over the lines. Stick glitter everywhere. Go wild with the color. Break the rules. Just do it your way, and there are no limits. Number 5, there are stickers in this book. Hooray! Of course, we all love our stickers now. Use them in your crazy collages, or just stick them on your forehead and look as cool as ice. Number 6, go to the back of the book to find a collection of papers and color in pages for you to use in your brilliant artworks. Isn't that cool? Dee, do you follow her on IG? I follow her on Facebook. I don't know if I didn't know she was on. Maybe I follow her on Instagram. Sabrina Ward Harris. I'll have to look her up. I know I follow her on Facebook. I'm not sure about Instagram because she doesn't post a lot. She doesn't have a YouTube channel as far as I know. So I don't know if I follow her on IG or not, but I will now that you told me, Kathy. Let's see. Regina, I saved the cardboard rounds for frozen pieces of collage on. If I don't like it when I'm done, I don't feel bad throwing it away. Well, yeah, these balsa wood circles, like I said, I think it was a $12. I think $12 for 6 of them. So you're paying just like $2 for one, which I thought is pretty good. So anyway. All right, so here we go. Things you will need: scissors, glue, stickers, pins. It's just the whole eye candy of it, right? So make a llama collage. Look, she gives you the pattern to make one. Oh, she has? Okay, Kathy, thank you. I will, because I have this written down, I will go look her up on IG. Let me just write IG there. All right. So this is just very cool. And then look, you actually look, she wants you to cut this out and actually use this page as a pattern. So you've already got papers on the back so that when you build your llama, you'll have papers. Look. And so you can build it right there on here. It's good practice. If you're not used to doing collage, this is a good book for you to, like dip your toes in the collage water. Or is that collage soup? Here's stickers. These are stickers. These are stickers. Turn the page. Color, decorate, cut and paste to your heart's delight. So you can, collage on here, cut and paste, and make triangles. I told y'all about the first time in a flow book that I saw all these triangles. They always in the flow, the magazine flow, which you can't buy. You have to subscribe to it. They don't carry it in the bookstores anymore. They have so many of these triangles on every book. And I go, what is it with all these triangles? Well, come to find out what those triangles are. Let me just do this here real quick. What those triangles are, now not necessarily these, but the ones in the flow book, what they were for, guys, in case y'all did not know, they were to fold over and make, they were diamonds. I take that back. I'm sorry. They weren't triangles. They were diamonds. I saw this and thought of the triangle, but it's a diamond. If you cut this out right here and fold it in half, they're flags. They're for you to make like a banner. That's what I should say. A banner of flags with the diamond shape here. You fold it in half, and then you have all these little banner. Well, I'm not cutting that very well. But you have all these little flags that you string together, and you can write words, like happy birthday, just for an example. And so when I saw all those in the Flow magazine, I thought, what is with all these? But that's what you do. You cut them down and you can make a banner with them. Anyway, let's see. I'm going to keep flowing through here. Speaking of flow. I still get Daphne's Diaries in the bookstore, but Flow is not in the bookstores. And they came out and said they're not shipping international. You can subscribe, I think, and get, but I don't subscribe to anything. I like to go out on the hunt. So they're not in the if they're not in the store, then I'm not going to find them. So yeah. All right. So again, lots of collage papers, triangles, just all kinds of things. Don't be scared. Embrace the triangle. But look how fun this book is, right? Photos. You can do photo montages, like scrapbooking type things. This was very cool about London. And there we go. So anyway, just different things you can do the whole scene here. Exciting New York pages coming up. So anyway, and see, she puts, and of course I'm not going to cut this up, but she puts down scissors for you to, where to cut and stuff. So anyway, there's lots of stickers throughout the book. Here you can collage the owl. Here's stickers, pieces of just little collage papers, make a Valentine card. So this is a very cool book, but if you've never done collage, you'll have to be brave to cut into this. You're going to have to be brave to cut into it. I like it for the eye candy because I do collage so many other places. But anyway, so I'm just going to kind of flip for you so you can see. Then she has all kinds of papers in here for you to use. You can cut up the bird, make the bird collage. A ship. And then again, these are, okay, here we go. This is a garden scene to collage. And then a whole bunch of different papers back here in the back. All kinds of papers here for you to use. So anyway, there's that one. That's Lizzie Lee's Create Your Own Collage. And then a couple more. I followed Randall Plowman. I actually took one. I think I took one of his classes back in the day. And this book this has come out a lot. And I even have I bought one of his calendars back in 2013. I actually bought one of his originals. I have an original artwork of his. And so what he would do, I think, if I remember correctly, back in 2012, 13, I'm not sure how many years he went on to do it, but he'd make these little collages. They were probably about I think the one I have is about a 4x4, maybe a 5. No, I think it's a 4x4. And he'd make these collages and he'd post them on his blog. This was before, I don't even know when Instagram started. I haven't been on Instagram since the very beginning. But he, back in the blogger days, he'd post one of his collages and I do follow him on Instagram now. But back then, there wasn't Instagram. And he would blog one 4x4 collage a day and sell it for $25 every day. He'd put one a day on his blog. I don't even know if he still has his blog. I don't follow any blogs anymore. But anyway, the collage workbook, how to get started and stay inspired. This came out in, I'll find it here, 2012. 2012. Are y'all still with? Am I missing anything in chat? Or buy a second book like it? Yeah, you could. You could. Marsh. Okay, so this, but Randall, you can follow Randall Plowman, and I think he still might do classes. He might still do classes. Again, this, I'm talking 10 years ago. I don't remember what 10 years ago. I can barely remember 10 days ago. So, but there's 50 creative exercises in this book. So if you want to do some kind, collage exercises, let me turn got dark. Let's brighten it back up there, people. There we go. If you want to do collage exercises, he does 50 different ones. Some are more complicated or harder than others, but he tells you all the supplies, your basic tools, of course, the different glues. I never use Mod Podge, but that's just me. Maybe back in 2000, whatever this was, I don't know, no golden matte medium, but that's all I like to use. Here's like some Neocolor 2s, some watercolors, just crayons, just different things that you can do with your collages, brayers, getting started, gathering imagery. This is really a good, if you want a class on collage, I would recommend this one. Randall Plowman is an amazing, he's awesome. Okay. Now there's more digital stuff too. Lots of you can get digital printouts, downloads. There's the AI books. There's all kinds of stuff that wasn't available, here. But I'm sure computers, you could do some computer stuff, but it's not like it is now. So anyway, principles of design, proportion, emphasis, unity, rhythm, basic composition, layering 101, and then tracing, printing on tracing paper, so that it's kind of like how we can do on the jelly plate, where you can, take your jelly plated papers and then put them down on another piece, and it's like translucent, makes it translucent. Tools and materials, ink transfers using transparency film. I don't know that anybody does that anymore. Maybe they do in the printing industry and stuff, and printing out books and stuff. I don't know. Matting your work, building a home press, and then here starts the 50 creativity exercises. Let's see. I'm trying to scroll through. I want to get on to at least starting the collage. I want to start the undersea collage. So, but let me just do a couple here. So here's five 5-minute collages. Let me just read this to you, and then we'll flip through the rest. Make 5-minute collages on 3x5-inch heavy watercolor paper. I don't like watercolor paper for my collages because I don't like the texture. I like Bristol or poster board. Hang on. I don't like rough textured collage paper. And that's why I like this wood. It's smooth. Balsa wood is smooth. You'll find this exercise really freeing. Without time to overthink what you're doing, the results will be intuitive and interesting. To begin, simply go through some magazines and cut out the pictures and pieces of imagery that catch your eye. If you have some images, pre-printed trace paper, or turn to page 30, he's got some images back here for you to use. He gives you a bunch of images in the back to use. Put those in the mix too. When you think you have enough, set a timer for 5 minutes and get to work. The trick is to keep your hands moving. Pick out your images, playing with and arranging them, and then gluing them down. When the timer goes off, pull out more images and move on to the next collage. 25 minutes later, you'll be surprised at what you've created. And here's his 5 that he did in the 5 minutes. Hi, CB, and anybody else I missed. Did I say hi to you, Arlene? So I think I have the Nita Leland one. I have the other books by Nita Leland, but I didn't pull those today. I just pulled these however many 7, 8 books to post on my community tab. So anyway, there's 50 different challenges, if you will, in here. Old books, tissue paper, maps, recycle, scans, favorite pastime, ads, power lines. Anyway, there's 50 of them in here. And then, like I said, at the back, he gives you some things to work with, some different collage papers that you can make copies of and use. And then I have his little calendar from 2013, which was all different birds. And I think one of the collages I bought from him is in this book. So I kept this, All right. So then 2 more quick ones. Cut that out. This is Collage and Contemporary Design. And let's see what year. Isn't that cool looking? Look at that. This one came out in let's see here. Um, 2014. 2014. And again, it's going to have, it's Collage and Contemporary Design. So I'm just going to do a quick flip here just so y'all can kind of get an idea what's in it. Okay. All right, and then the last one is Collage Care. I've shown this. I think we even did something out of this some time ago. Collage Care, Transforming Emotions and Life Experiences. This is kind of like, the art journaling therapy type books. That's what this kind of thing is. All right, let's turn the brightness down. It got too flashed out. There we go. This one came out in 2021. And I know we went through this kind of extensively at the time we got this, probably in 2021. So it's just got all kinds of examining yourself via collage. So I'll just read the headers here. Key information, a brief introduction to how collage transforms. Let's begin to collage, setting up, gems of truth, evidence of how collage transforms. Then we have reflections, real life collage testimonies, essays from experts. And so anyway, there's all kinds of they're called gems. And you take these collage ideas and you examine yourself and do stuff with those gems. They're calling them gems. And it's very introspective. It's an introspective type book. Collage your dreams. Collage discovers your true value. And so they're exercises in reducing stress. So there's just that's what this whole book is. The whole book is on that type of exercises. So if you like to do introspective work, now this book was $40. I don't know, I got it off of Amazon. I do remember that, but it was $40. And I don't know what it is now. Maybe Tina might look this one up. Collage Care, Lori Kainer, MA. Maybe they have one that's not a collector's edition. I don't know. Like I said, we got this in 2021. Okay? Anyway, y'all can find it. All right, so there we go. That's all the collage books for now. And now I do want to get out. If y'all missed it earlier, here's two pieces that I did over the weekend. A silver with silver edging, and I did varnish. I have two coats of varnish on here. And this one, the Egyptian one, is in gold edged with gold accents in it. And this one we use the Poor Toast Kate Curry Egyptian book on this one. So I just like them. I really have fun doing them. Right? All right, so we're going to do that. So I have a blank one here and I have a white one. This is this kind of my layout one. So I can either, I don't know if I want to do water maybe this way or we'll have the underwater this way. I don't know. I just put a crack in there to have like, space showing through. They don't all have to have that. As a matter of fact, let me just go ahead and erase it. Where's my eraser? I've got an eraser here somewhere. Well, I don't know, I'll just use this because I don't need this here. I'm just using this. I painted this white just to have a board to work on, like to lay things out on. And that way it's all laid out. I don't have to, if I laid it out on the piece, I want to glue it on, then I have to move everything off. I could take pictures though. You can always take a picture and refer back to your picture. Refer back to your picture of how you laid things out. Let's see, I think I'll move back one. There we go. And let's go ahead and brighten it up just a little. So I don't know how far we'll get today, but we'll at least get it laid, get something laid out. So this one's painted white just so I know this is my layout board. And then this one, they're just balsa wood, right? And you can gesso it or white paint it first. You can paint it black first or whatever, I'm just going to start laying out here and then I'll decide my base background to paint after I have something laid out. Okay, let's see. Am I missing anybody? Hi, Jolu. If y'all have questions, put it in caps. Don't try not to miss anything. Janet, am I missing anything too important? All right, so let's move this over just a little there. Get back in the light. Okay, so I want to do, in this one, I want to do a seascape. So I pulled some of these out of some of, maybe this might be two different books of Poor Toast Kate Curry, but I pulled these out for the waves and the water and the ocean. Now, when I glue this down and lay it out, a lot of this just gets painted over, completely painted over. But anyway, we're going to roll with some of this. This is out of the Collage Soup, the flower book. But look, don't those look like sea anemones or jellyfish type something underwater? So I pulled that. All right. So then I have a couple different, I think I have maybe two different collage, cut and collage books here. See, there we go. Different water scenes and ocean bits. And I don't know. I'm going to look through this. I also have the rest of this folder. Wait, I got, I have some other books in here, but I have a whole bunch of magazine images and things like here's a jellyfish. These are out of like a book on the ocean. So I have all these different sea creatures out of a book on the ocean. Now, if I use something like this, I'll probably just use maybe one focal image or, like this octopi. That's pretty cool right there. This big image right there. I don't know. I think this goes with this. I think was this a double page? No, it wasn't. That's the back. That's the front of that one. So anyway, I have, this might be a sea book or an octopi book. I don't know. Here's some more different blues. So yeah, just different things here. And then I got some more. I like that. It's too blue I like that. Ooh, I like that a lot. Because look, inside that anemone or whatever this is, look, there's a whole little world in there. We got a world. Oh, and I like this tentacle here, maybe. There's a good jellyfish or two. I don't know. I haven't planned. All I know is I want to do an undersea something. So I have all kinds of stuff here in this packet of undersea. All right, so I'm going to put this back for now. And we'll see what we can go with what I've pulled. Maybe that, not this, not that, not this, not that, not this, not that. Oh, a giant seahorse. I don't know. Some kind of that looked good in outer space. Wouldn't this look good as an alien head? That would just be a perfect alien head, wouldn't it? All right, we're gonna stop for a minute. I know where the stuff is if I need more. All right, I don't know if I like him either. He's kind of, I don't know. I'm not loving the color. Of course, I can change the color. All right, so here we go. So let's start with this. Like this, and the oceans. I like this. All right, so I'm going to start. We're going to cut. Dee, can you put a Lost City under there like Atlantis? Maybe. I don't know. I'm thinking. I like, you know me. I like space. I'm gonna have some kind of time element, but we'll see. We'll just wait and see what happens. These are new scissors. These are new Subi cutter bee scissors. I bought another new pair, so it's really stiff. They're stiff. Haven't broke them in yet. One was here, and he knocked twice. Oh, you got two things in front. Oh, good, Miriam. And Miriam's the other person we were talking about earlier when I was talking about Eddie Makes Art and Devin Rex for art. That she also makes stencils for PM Artist Studio. Miriam, that's Miriam. All right, so I'm going to just go ahead and cut. I'm going to cut the center out of here. Actually, I want to tear because it'll blend easier if I can tear this out. Let's see. I can fussy tear. I'm going to fussy tear rather than fussy cut. Let's see. Because I want to keep this. I like this. It looks like the ocean or waves or something. So we'll see how far we get. So did y'all do anything over the weekend? We didn't really do anything. We had off and on rain, so we didn't go through Atlanta or anything. Denise, if y'all remember, Denise, or heard me say earlier, Denise is supposed to be down here tomorrow and stream with us on Wednesday. So hopefully Denise will stream with us on Wednesday. She was going to come down yesterday and stream today, but the weather, you know, she has to drive two and a half hours through Atlanta. So I didn't really want her driving in a storm, you know. So she's going to come down tomorrow. Let's see. Don't forget, Janet's going to come on at noon. Xandra's been coming on at 12 to do a quick, like 15, 20-minute postcard piece every day. So I don't see Xandra here at the moment, but Scraps to Beauty Xandra, she streams on Sunday afternoons about 4 Eastern, but she wants to come on at 12 just to do a quick postcard page, you know, July postcard play, until she has to go on her retreat toward the end of July. So, and then Janet comes on at 1 Eastern, and I don't know what she's going to do today. Hi, did I say hi to you, Annette? Hi, Annette. Let's see. Perhaps coloring with shades. I drew Elvis. I saw that. I saw. Okay. I can't click. There it goes. It wasn't clicking on your name. Raul on Instagram. Let's see. Anne worked in the garden. I did post on my yesterday some of my harvest. Let me see if I can. Let me find my picture. Let me just go to my photos because Instagram it just doesn't come up. Um, let me show you my here. So here's this is my recent harvest. Although I also got about 6 more tomatoes after I took this picture. But yeah, tomatoes and peppers do really well in my garden. And then also Denise, y'all know she made me 2 planters for my Mother's Day, and we planted begonias in them. So there's one of the planters. It's a square one, and then she also made this one. So Denise made those planters, wood planters for me, and there's my begonias in them. So those look really good. Let's see. Yeah, and my screen blipped for me too, CB. It blipped for me too. Yeah, healthy harvest roll. Janet, did I miss? Oh, here she goes. She said, oh, "I'm watercoloring out of Esoldo's design book." Okay, I'm not sure which book that is, but if you had all those glitter gel pens, you could be outlining things, Janet. So let's just see what we can get laid out here. Let's see here. I'll move this for a minute. So if this is up here, I can blend this into the space and have the ocean because I don't care if the waves move up or this way or this way. It doesn't matter because I just like it. I could make them go either way. All right, so let's see here. Kind of like this on top of that. Maybe no, I like it that way. I have to turn this down. I kind of want it at an angle like this. I like that. And then another one coming down this way. Something like this, maybe. Okay, and then this will be space, this will be outer space, and this will be underwater. Okay, so let's see what I'm going to do with this guy. I'm not sure. He's some kind of a jellyfish or octopus, one or the other. Squid. Now, I think he's a squid. Isn't this a squid, people? Is this a squid head? So let me just cut these little. I'm just cutting these little tentacle things out of the background. Of course, you can paint too. You can paint everything in or out if you're doing mixed media collage. I don't want to lose that wave right there. I like that wave. Maybe he can go in, this is going to be space up here. So he needs to be in space somewhere. Or I could make, yeah, because I want the water, underwater here, space. Or I could make this space and have him in space here and have this be water. But I just like the idea of, well, we'll see. We'll see. All right. And again, a lot of this gets painted out. Painted in, painted out. So on the back here, we can save those images. All right. We're going to have different undersea things going back here. Then this could be space. We could have him, we don't have to have his whole head either. We can have him peeking out in space. I just like the idea of the sea creature being in the space scene that fits the ocean scene, right? He's a cuttlefish, Ruth said. Okay, a cuttlefish. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Ruth. Cuttlefish. All right, let's see. Let's say that. All right. I might have enough ocean and waves, but we got plenty if we need it. Got more ocean, waves, blue. All right, so let's set this aside now. Now we're going to pull out the collage book. I still have this, but I think I'm going to save that for something else. Have this. Do I want him in? Like this will be space, you know. Do I want him like coming out of here or maybe there? Like that. Kind of like that. See, this is why I lay it out on another piece. So then when I go to collage it on, glue it on, I can just move it right over to here. Okay, so like that. Like this. All right. I think that looks pretty cool, right? All right, let's look in the book now and see what we can find. If y'all missed it, here's the two that I did over the weekend. Did this one, it's varnished, so it's shiny. Did this one and this one. And this one we used the Egyptian book of Poor Toast Cake Curry. All right. Oh, the other thing I do like though, I like this out of the, this is out of Collage Soup. And I do like some of these. Just saying. Let's see here. I don't know if I want the pink ones. I kind of want the blue or the like the yellow ochre color ones maybe. Let's just kind of sort of fussy cut a little. No. Let's just kind of get them out of the page. Well, now I'm about to cut them out, I guess. And you can always, you don't have to use, you can use different parts and bits. Like if you just needed some more yellow, or you don't have to use the whole image just because there's a whole image there. You know, make it fit what you want. You know, like, do I want this upside down and hanging, or do I not even want any kind of a stem thing there at all? You know. And I'm not sure I'm going to use these yet either. But they have that transparency octopi cuttlefish type look to them. Let's make this one a little more, make it a little bit more jaggedy here. And again, it could be in the background. We'll see what we do with it. But the nice thing about, you know, doing something like this, you can lay it out, you can move things around, shuffle things around. You know, you don't just slap it down. I mean, and you can do that too, and I have, but you can also, you know, lay it out and move things around before you decide what you want, how you want it. Let's see. And don't forget to check Devin's channel. Let me click on Devin here. Devin's been posting a lot extra too on her YouTube channel because she, you know, she's one of the designers also for PMR Studio. So she's also doing quite a bit of projects for the Carrie Griffiths Gely postcard play. And so, yeah, and Carrie is also one of the designers for PM Artist Studio. All right, let's see. So that's given me that very translucent kind of look. All right, let's go in the book now and see what we can find here. Thank you, Devin. We'll see how far we get today. I got about 30 minutes or so, but at least I'll have it laid out, and I will be painting these colors in. I'll get out some like, let's see what, no, that's not it. Where's my, here, go. All right, so we'll be using burnt sienna, so you can see the colors here. We'll be using burnt sienna. I'll want some kind of a tanny color here. Let's see. This may not be tan enough, but maybe. This is a honey brown, but I want a lighter here, like maybe something with maybe a little more pink to it. Here, what's this one? That might be two. This is a folk art brand, but it's Rose Mesa. Come back here now. Come back here. There you go. But it's got a little bit of that pinky tone. I don't know. It needs to be more peach. Let me keep looking. Let me not settle. Let's don't settle. Not yet, anyway. Sometimes you got to settle. Okay, we've done it. We've done enough hunting. That's too pink. Need something a little bit more, maybe in my oranges over here. All right, I think what I'm going to need to do is, let's see, let's look at this one first. Now, I think what I'm going to have to do is just have a nice light peach color and add some white to it, or maybe this. Let's see this color. No, that's too yellow as well. Hang on, I'm digging through my paint colors here. I think it's going to need to be some kind. Here we go. This. It's going to need to be this color with a little bit of white, I think. This is peaches and cream. Okay, so it's peaches and cream. Then I'm going to need, let's see, probably this sky gray. It's like a very, very, very light kind of gray blue. Then let's see, what else do we have over here? Digging through the colors. This is colonial blue, but I'm almost, let's see, I know I got more of this. Here. Yeah, there we go. That one's almost empty, but we could use it up. But colonial blue, let's just make sure, you always want to make sure you shake these. So colonial blue. And I need a dark blue and maybe a teal, a light tealy color. Let's see. I need a dark blue. I don't know if I want an ultramarine or a navy. What's this one? Deep midnight blue. There we go. Deep midnight blue. Uh-oh. We're off camera here. And then just a touch of a teal. A teal touch. Touch it. This is going to be too dark. Maybe this one of these two. Maybe this one with just a little bit of white to lighten it up. So that one is mermaid tail. Mermaid tail. So we'll go with those colors plus black and white. Black and white. They're both here somewhere. Uh-oh. There we go. So we'll go with those colors. All right. So now I need to move them out of my way, though, while I look through the book. I just thought you might like to see the colors. Although this is the same color, I just want to use one up before I open the other. All right, there we go. Let's see. Have you ever, asking Raul if he's ever seen Miami Vice. I don't know. Raul's probably a little young for Miami Vice. I don't know. You're welcome, Devin. Okay, let's see. All right, let's go ahead and look through this book while we're looking at this, because we're going to move this all over to here with, paint in here. All right, let's see what we got in here. Let's see what we kind of get for some kind of folklore. There's just some more ocean. Let's put that over there. That's a nice castle. But I want to think, space too. I love this circle here, though. That's nice. All right, here we go. This is what I'm talking about. Here we go. We're going to need some of this in here. At least that much. Okay, so let's... Am I going to fit that in there somewhere? Or I might have to cut it in half probably. All right, let's get rid of some of the green. And then up above this, I'm going to have this coming up in here somewhere. Again, these little flowers can be fillers. Something like that. Don't know if I need that one. Okay. All right, let's go over here with a little bit more. A hint of something over here. And then we fill in with paint and other little things at the end. All right, so I'm going to need some more fish. Now, I don't know if I want... let me see here. Maybe I could use part of this. Just some little areas of teal. Like here's a fish there. And I'm just going to put in some of these teal areas that can be... Then we can put fish in there too. But just to kind of fill in some of the color. I don't even know why I'm doing this because this is going to be painted in. This is all going to be paint. So, but, all right. Set that aside. No castle. Don't want the castle. Don't want the green. Maybe Youngji, but no, a lot about Hollywood. Oh, okay. Well, that's true, Raul. That's true. You do know a lot about Hollywood. I like this circle, but I think we got that circle there. I don't know. We need that. Although we could cover it. Let's just play because it came to my mind. Although this would be covered up because that's too dark. I'm thinking maybe that back in there. We'll see. I'll leave it handy. I've got plenty of stuff already, except for some fish. Need some fish and some corals and stuff. Of course, I got sticker books for little details later. You know, this all has to be done before I start putting on fish and things on the top. But I want more like, more realistic looking fish. Pork toast and cake curry, they do some awesome, I just don't use a lot of the cute stuff, the little, like, I don't know, I like that. I don't use a lot of the little cute images. Do you know what I mean? In my collage, they're very cute. I just don't use them. But I do like those fish right there. We're going to use those. All right, so I think we got enough to get a gluing. I'm going to finish flipping through. Like I could use some of like this whale, this octopi, like some of these. I might use just cut out. We'll see what I need. But we're going to have fish all in there, right? So let's put these right there. All right, let's go ahead and start. But I'm going to use some of these fish individually, but I've got to get this kind of laid out and glued down first. So here's another thing about the way I do collage that some people don't do it this way. And there's no right or wrong way. I'm just saying the way I do it. Because I use paint as well, I can do some different things than just regular. I don't know what you want to call them. Traditional collage artists do is a lot of collage artists will not glue down something if they have, like for instance, this. If they will make sure that they can tuck that up underneath before they glue. Me, if this is glued down, I'll just cut. I'll just cut that and make it look like he's popping out from behind there. It doesn't have to actually be under there. I can just cut that off, right? And make it look like he's coming out from behind there. So, and the same thing for painting things in and out. That's one of the nice things about mixed media collage is you can paint things, and you don't. I just don't feel the need to. Oh, that has to slip under there to make it work. No, just cut it off right there. That's just me, But everybody has their different ways of working. Where's my scissors? Here we go. All right. So real quick, what I'm going to do is, and also, a lot of traditional collage artists, they have to fussy cut every little thing. Well, see, I'll tear things out and paint it in. Because I'm a mixed media collage artist, I can paint things in. I don't have to have every little thing fussy cut. I'll just paint it in. So I'm going to keep these fish right here and maybe this little piece. So, and maybe this, we'll see. I'm going to keep all this handy so I can have it at my eye, looking looking at it while I'm working. And then these are the kind of things that I might fussy cut out to have weaving in and out of my piece. So like there's a whale. I like this octopi down here, or use a sticker. But now if the stickers have the white edge, I always cut the white edge off. I don't try to paint around. Maybe I've done it a couple of times, but you really don't want to leave that white edge and try to paint that white edge because you will actually see that stand out a lot. Okay, so let's see. Do I want a sea turtle? Maybe this little one. Maybe I'll have a shark also peeking out behind him. The alien. Let's see. And I'll fussy cut these out if I use them. I'm not gonna fussy cut them out until I need them. All right, let's see here. There's a little sea turtle. I need a sea turtle. Okay, there's a start. Okay. All right. Did all that make sense? Yeah, and see, and that's another thing I really need to find is I don't do it in every collage, but I do like to put a watch or some element of time in my collages. And so let me see here. Let me see. Hang on. I'm looking for my pack of watches. A pack of watches and clocks here somewhere. Where did I put it? It's probably over here. No, it's not there. Y'all should see all the piles on my floor. I'm not sure what I did with my pack of. I have to dig out another pack. All right, well, I won't do that right now because I'll have to dig for a while for my packs of watches and clocks. All right, let's see what we can do here. I'm missing. Hi, Jasper. All right, let me put some wax paper under here. It's all right, Malibu. Freaking out over the wax paper. It's just when I get to the edges here, I want to be able to have something protecting it. Okay. So now I think because I know this is going to be black in here, I'll go ahead and do some black in there. And then some different colors of blue in there. All right, there's my layout. All right, let's see. Let me get put this place to another planet to put my paint out on. And a plate for my matte medium, if I get to that point. Right now, we're just going to do the painty part. All right, so I want, I'll just go ahead and put the black. I know that's going to go. Always shake your paints out. I can't stress that enough. You craft paints. Oh, this is a blue. Oh, you know what? I might roll with that. I was thinking it was black, but I don't know what I do. Oh, here's the black. Let's do a little bit of black and the blue. Okay. And then, what else do I want to put out immediately? This one's almost empty. Use the rest of this up. My colonial blue. Let me fix my bracelets here so I'm not dragging these little strings through the paint. Remember Miami Vice. Tiff's talking about Miami Vice. Okay, there we go. Let's see. Let me get a couple brushes over here. Need a couple brushes, some baby wipes. I was going to try to do a giveaway. We'll see if we get time for that. All right, it's kind of flashed out. Let's turn the brightness down just a little. I try to accommodate that camera. All right, and then down at the bottom, I'm going to want some of this with some white. I just want a little bit of that, at least to start. Maybe a little bit of this and a little bit of peach color. And everything gets blended in. You know, this is just to give me a base. And a lot of this gets covered up. You can't be afraid, like, you know, you're going to paint all this out and look how much is going to be covered up. This much is going to, you know. So, but you got to have that base. Okay, let's see here. I'm going to go ahead and start with some of these colors at the top here. Maybe some white in there. And I will be, you know, putting either gold or silver or some kind of edge. I've been edging them. Okay, so there's a little bit of that. Now I take my baby wipe, clean out my brush a little bit. And I know I'm going to want this black and this dark blue right in here. This is where the space is going to be. Now, all these edges, these harsh edges right here, that's going to be covered up with waves and stuff. So I'm just getting in, again, the base coat. Okay, maybe just a touch of, we'll have some nebulization going on, some kind of space, something in there. Okay, there we go. All right, so there's that. And I always put out way more paint than I use, but that's why you want a desk journal. You want some kind of a journal to throw in your excess paint that you don't use. All right, let's see. Now let's come back over here to the turquoise and the white. I'm going to want this down in here. Try not to get it on my table. Let's lift this up. There we go. All right. And I think that's going to carry up into here just a little. Now I want the gray, blue. I'm not washing out my brush. I'm just kind of cleaning it on the baby wipe. All right, so now we're going to get this blue and the white in there. I'm kind of just looking at my layout, like where's all the big spaces and things like that. Although after it's glued on, I can still add more paint. All right, so there we go. Maybe just a little of this peach, more peach color coming in here. Oh, little piece of paper. There we go. All right, I think that's good for now. Let's dry that. I'll put my brush, now I'll put my brush in the water back behind me here. And of course, more baby wipes. All right, let me plug in my heat gun here. Thanks everybody for being here. All right. You know, before I do this, I want to throw some stars in here. Let me get my bucket of stars real quick. Because then I can be drying that at the same time. And again, this is something I can always add more of if it gets covered up. But I'll at least have something going on here. Have some of this going. Okay, so water down the paint. I'll get my floppy brush. This is what I use. I have a few of these calligraphy floppy brushes, and they're good for splattering. This is the only time I really water down paint is to do this. All right, so I'm just going to do the whole, because there's going to be stuff in the back with water and splat. It's going to be everywhere, but especially in here. Again, this is mostly my base coat. All right, now, see, now I can dry this and that at the same time, rather than just drying that and then drying the stars separate. We can do it all together. This is really thick right there. Let's kind of thin that out. Welcome back, Angie. And you really want this dry because you're going to start gluing things on. If it's not dry, you're going to be smearing all this paint. Let me turn it sideways. I can see where anything's still wet. Give me just another minute. Okay. Now we'll get this glue started, glued down, then we'll do our giveaway. So I don't do a giveaway every show. I try to do a lot of them, but I don't do them every show. Don't come just wanting for the giveaway. Come here because we all love you. We all love you and want you to be here. All right, let me get a couple more baby wipes. And let's see. Here's my tray for my matte medium. So, I didn't pull my matte medium. I have no room. Golden matte medium, and if you use it right out of the jar, make sure you put a baggie or something over it, because if you don't, you're going to glue your cap to your jar. Trust me. Ask me how I know. All right, so there we go. All right, let's see. Let me get a bigger brush here. Let's get this one. Okay. All right, we're going to get started. Let's see. I know I'm going to want this right in here. Let's go ahead and lay out a little bit. I'm going to want him in here. I'll lay out some of the very basic here. I really want this to kind of really go angled. A lot of angles. Let's see. I want it over that. Like that. Okay, so let's start with this. Doesn't it look cool? I think so. All right, so let's go ahead and I just want to tack him down here. All right. So I like to put it on the base, on behind the paper, and on the piece. And I'm going to leave that open right there so I can tuck him under there. Just kind of like this. Oops. Come on. There we go. All right, now. I think I want him, I don't want him, I think I want him moved over just a little. So let's move him over and I'll cut that off. Maybe. There we go. A little more. There we go. Okay. This across here. I think I want it like that. That's good. Maybe a little more down this way, because that's going to be covered up. Okay. Let's put plenty of matte medium on here. Hang on, guys. I got to concentrate here. And then make sure after you put your matte medium down, this is an important stage, is you got to take a card and you got to mash this in. So I'm hoping all my paint is dry, because otherwise I'll be smearing my paint. This gets out all the wrinkles and bubbles. If you don't do this part where you're mashing down, you will have wrinkles and bubbles. If you don't care if you have wrinkles and bubbles, then that's fine. But if you don't want wrinkles and bubbles, you are going to have to mash it all down. Okay. And I like to put the matte medium on the base and on the back and then over the top. Let's see, how do I want this? Do I want this like off the edge a little bit short? No, I want it in there. I want him tucked in there like that. And I'll trim off anything that's hanging over the edge. I'll trim that off after, you know, later. Okay, now, what do I want? Him down in here. And again, any little white edges or anything, I'm gonna add more paint. I'm gonna be painting all this in, but I gotta, you know, just have it on there first. Okay, I do see a bubble right there. That means I didn't get matte medium right under there on that spot. And it is hard to get off your hands, so if you can intermediately wipe your hands down, it's a good thing because it does. I have to take fingernail polish remover to get it off my hands. Okay. I might tear this into 2 pieces here. I want this right in here. Y'all saying anything I need to answer? All right. All right, let's see. All of this at the top. So you can see how much of the painted areas get covered up. I have to pour me out some more matte medium. I want that torn off right there. Okay. And you can stop and dry it at any time. You know. I'm not happy that I left a lump right there, but we'll see what we can do to cover that up. All right, so there's our start. All right, let me pour out a little bit more. I think I want this way. No, I want it kind of hanging down this way. There we go. And I'll cut that excess off. Same thing for this. I want one of them up here. All right. So I want it hanging over. Let's see here. Maybe a little. Okay. All right. And we'll have some little fish and other things down in here. But I'm going to take a quick second now. And I'm going to wipe my hands off and hit this with the heat gun. And it's really sticky here. And dry this and then trim. So hang on. Let me dry and trim, and then we'll do our giveaway. Hi, Kimberly. And we're going to have these little sharks and whales and things around the perimeter here, around the outside. Okay, well that is drawing. I got to take my my matte medium brush. I'm gonna wrap it in a wet baby wipe so it doesn't crust up, doesn't harden up. And I'm gonna real quick now take a smaller brush here. I got one of these little fingernail brushes and my black paint. Hang on. And I'm gonna do a little bit of a big thing of glue right there. So then you can go in there with all your details, like this eye needs to be black right there with a highlight in it. And start painting in the details. And so like I'm covering up a lot of my stars, so I'll just have to go back in and dab in some more stars. But I wanted some of that blue in there. So let's see if I can get this little area kind of worked in. All right, now I'm going to go in here with a little bit of the gold. Actually, I need this color, the honey brown. Oh. And then maybe a little bit of the gold. Okay. So now let me dry this. It's some kind of I think it was a sea creature actually. Some kind of a sea creature, anemone or something. All right, now real quick, let me get where's my, all right. Gonna just give him one odd eye. Like he has that eye and he's gonna have this eye over here, this in the black. Okay, and then I'm gonna add a few more because I had to paint over some of these stars. And then I'm gonna put one shooting star here. When that dries, I'll go in there with pencil, my white pencil, and feather that out and put an aura around it, around that shooting star right there. That's good. Okay. Dry that, and then we'll do our giveaway. So I still have some pieces and some of the, fish to put in here. But I think that's all I'm going to have time to do today. So, if y'all, let me show y'all the other ones I did over the weekend. I did this one, the Egyptian one, over the weekend, and it's got a gold trim. And then this one with a silver trim. varnish. I got 2 coats of varnish on them. So these are the 2 I did over the weekend. And then I'll finish up this one. Oh, well, let's see. Is it dry enough? So what I want to do is I'm going to turn it over now. Let me get my little scissors here. And I'm going to trim off anything that's laying over the edge. And I'll smooth that down. And of course, it's going to have silver or gold, probably gold around it. All right, let me clean off my scissors. Janet, Angie, do y'all notice I'm cleaning my scissors? All right, there we go. So I think that's a good start. And again, I'm going to have some of these fish. Like, I don't know which ones. Maybe this little whale here. That'll be a good one to be in here. That little whale can go in there. What else do I have over here? I have this little piece of this little staircase here. That might be nice right in there. Take some of this off. Maybe that can go right in there with some kind of, I don't know. I kind of like that because it almost looks like this is almost like could be our world. Let's see. I don't know if I want this shark. I think I'm going to want this. I think I'm going to put that octopus down there. And I'll put him here. What else do I have? Do I want anything else? I like this wave. This wave might go right in here. That wave will go in there, I think. Right there. And I'll cut him out because I don't want that purple color in there. So he'll get cut out. And what else do I have sitting over here? There's another little piece of a wave. That might go in here somehow. No, I'm kind of liking it without. This will get cut off here, of course. All right, so you just got to keep cutting and tearing and gluing and what-whatting. And just, and then you can, anything that you glue down that you don't like, you can always just paint over it, paint it out, paint it in. So there's a sea turtle. Maybe I'll put the sea turtle in here somewhere too. Do I want the sea turtle in here? I don't know. We'll see. All right. So there we go. We got a good start on this one. It's got ways to go, but I think it's going to have a good start. What do y'all think? It'll have more. I'll do some more. Let me get a brush. Let me show you one more thing. Just because it's going to be in there the next time y'all see it. If I take a little bit of white here, we'll have some waves. I don't know if y'all can see that here. Let me try. See, there'll be some more little details and things like this. That's the final touches that y'all usually don't get to see because we're always, when it's hard to get to that point, But you can see kind of. And there might be something coming down as well. All right. I keep saying, all right, let's do our giveaway. All right, let's do our giveaway. All right. The whale reminds me of an old Star Trek. Oh, yeah, the movie ones. Yeah, CB. Yeah. The whale, where the whale saved the world. Well, his call saved the world. Okay. All right. So I'm going to stop. We'll just leave this here. Um, I will put in the description that I said that we worked on this. I did not put in the description that we're going to look at collage books. This picture will not be in the thumbnail. I have a thumbnail already posted for with the art supply haul. So we're going to let's move this. Let's see here. I'm going to do this. Let's move this over here. Move this over here. Oh, I got a mess to clean up today, but I usually do. All right, so I showed y'all my book how I use this half comp book for doing kind of just collages, mixed media collage, a lot of paint. See, and I still might put a watch in my image in here too. You know, something like coming out from right behind here would be good. All right. So anyway, I've already flipped through this a couple times, but I love these. I love these half comp books. So I showed y'all that at Walmart's. I got a pack of 10 for under $5. They are Pen and Gear. There's the ISBN if y'all want to look them up. But Tina did post a link for a pack of, I think she said a pack of 6 or 7 for $7 or something. But anyway, these at Walmart are 10 for $4.95 or something like that. So we're going to do a giveaway. Now, I don't know that if I'll get to the post office. I might not get to the post office till Thursday because Denise is going to be here tomorrow and Wednesday. So these will not go out until at least Thursday, maybe Friday. But we're going to do a giveaway. And hopefully I can flatten these out like this and put them in an envelope and mail them. We'll see how I mail these. I hope this isn't going to cost me an arm and a leg international. Jan's going to go, I told you not to do those international. I can hear her in my head, people. But I'm going to go ahead and do it. Even though it's probably it may cost me $10. Here's the problem. Here's the problem with mailing these international. I'm going to try to, let's see if they'll fit. Hang on. Let me see if they'll fit in one of these envelopes. The problem with mailing these international is not even so much my mailing them to you. It's that you have to pay duty on it when it gets to you. Remember when I would say, this is not going to fit. I don't know, guys. I don't know if I should do international because the problem is this is going to sit at your post office and they're going to tell you have to pay $10 to get it. What do y'all think? Y'all let me know. This is going to be it's not going to, I don't think this is going to go as a card. You know what I mean? Here, hang on. Let me get let's see here. I'll try a couple different things. Because like I told you, that one thing I was going to send to Raul, it was a flat, it was about this thick. I was going to send it to Raul. You got the pencil case finally, didn't you, Raul, without having to, it just came to you? But it was going to cost him, I think, $10 or $20 to get it at his mailbox. You know? So anyway, but a lot of people can't get these international. I can try. We can try to mail this. We will try to mail it. Okay. And it'll probably cost me $4, $5 to mail it. But if I put a pack, if I put an international shipping thing on it, it'll cost me, I think, 12 to 15, and it'll cost you 10 to pick it up. So I'm not going to do that. Do you know what I mean? I'll try. We can try. I'll tell you what I'll do. I will take them to the post office and I will say how much to mail this international, just like this, and hope it gets there for $3 or $4 or $5, or I'll have to send you something else. Yeah, it's not worth it, right? It's not worth it, but we're going to try. We will try. And if it costs too much, I will send the international people, a bookmark or something. Okay. But I will try. All right. So let me put them in here. But I won't be going to the post office probably till Thursday or Friday. So now US is going to cost me a couple dollars, but it's not going to cost like international. But I know it's hard for the international people to get these kind of things, right? All right, so we're gonna give it a go. We're gonna give it a go. All right, so here's how it always works. We'll do international first. Okay. Oh, I gotta go get. Let me go get my iPad for the random.org. Look out, baby. Look out. Look out. Okay. All right. So here we go. We'll see what we can do. I'll let y'all know next week what if I'm sending y'all one of these international or a collage bookmark. Okay. It'll be one or the other. So whoever wins, you're going to get one or the other, depending on what my post office lady says. Okay. So I got my random.org here. All right. Let me move some of my paints and stuff. Malibu's going to want to be jumping up here any minute. All right. And so. Okay, Dee, for international stickers, better those amazing stencils. I don't know what stencil for international stickers. Amazing stencils. Yeah, I don't know if I have any more of those stencils. I think I gave all the small stencils away, Raul. I don't think I have any more, but I did buy a whole bunch of these. I bought a whole bunch more new the clear bookmarks to make collage bookmarks. So it might be that. We'll see. We'll see what the post lady says. All right. I try to do the best I can for you guys. All right. So here we go. So we're going to do international only first. We're going to do two US, two international. International only. Wait till I type in go, put in a number between 1 and 100. First two people will either get one of these books or a collage bookmark. We'll see what it costs. Let's see. All right, so wait till I type in go. One number only. Make sure you have all messages clicked at the top or you will not see all the numbers. You'll just see some of them if you don't have all messages clicked at the top. So make sure you have all messages. One number only. Don't change your numbers or anything. Oh, I got it on cap locks. Let me back this up. Hang on. There we go. There we go. All right. We'll give it a try. Well, Jane, if it costs too much, I will just send you a bookmark. So you can enter. Again, I'll ask my post office lady if it's not going to, because I don't want y'all to have to pay $10 to get it from your post office. You know what I mean? So you can enter or not, but I will, if this doesn't work out, I will send you a collage bookmark, which is just a stamp. That's just an international stamp. So it'll be fine. I want to send y'all, I'm not going to, cut out the international people. All right. Now I can't send books, that's for sure. Books. I can't. I gotta glue these on. I gotta glue these on in a minute. All right. Well then if y'all don't want to play, if you're not, so nobody wants to play for them? Okay. All right, then here's what we'll do. Nobody wants to play for the international comp books. All right, so I'll just move this here. And what I'll do is we will put we'll take out the bookmark. We'll put bookmarks. All right, they will be bookmarks. Okay, now y'all can play. Okay, so all you people that didn't want to play, it will be international for a collage bookmark. So now y'all go ahead and play. Okay, collage bookmark. Put your numbers in, people. Put your numbers in. There you go. Thanks, Devin. It'll be for a collage bookmark. How about that? International only collage bookmark. Put your numbers in now. Now y'all can feel safe. Hi, Joanne. Good to see you. Joanne's sending us some goodies, and I'll be going to my post office Thursday or Friday. So by next week we'll probably have some goodies from Joanne. Thank you, Joanne. I told her Joanne's the one that sent me this. I love this Tagal pencil sharpener, and I got one of her dad's vintage postcards, and it was nice. So she said she was going to send me something else of her dad's too, so that'll be fun. So thank you, Joanne. All right, so now we're gonna do collage bookmarks, so you can enter. Okay. I want y'all to I like to have y'all have the same things everywhere, but you know. All right, so I'm going to count down. Put your numbers in. 10, 9, 8. I'll package by the 17th. Okay, thanks, Joanne. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Don't dilly dally dawdle or lollygag. Put your number in. Okay. All right, here we go. First two people closest to 53. 53 without going over. 53. First two people closest to 53. I'll send y'all a collage bookmark. I just do that. Yeah, no lollygagging. Yeah. All right, let's see here. Raul had 50. It looks like Raul might be one of the winners. So it looks like it's going to be Raul with 50. Who else was the next closest to 53 without going over? Scrolling back. Is it Ruth with 34? Is it Ruth with 34? Okay, it looks like Ruth. Ruth with 34. Okay, so Ruth had 34. Okay, so y'all, I'll send Raul and Ruth a collage bookmark. All right, so that goes over there. All right, now we're going to do the same thing for USA only, but I'm going to do the comp books for you guys. Okay. Hang on. So USA only, 1 to 100. First two people closest without going over. I'll send you one of the comp books. All right. All righty. Oh, Barbara had 36. Wait, let me scroll back. Barbara with the, I'm looking, I don't see her. Where is she? Scrolling back. Why don't I see Barbara? I don't see Barbara. I mean, I trust y'all to tell me, but Barbara's not showing up. Okay, there she is. It's not, she put in a whole sentence. Well, you know what? That's okay. I'm not going to take it away from y'all. I'll just do another one. I'll just make another bookmark. Oh, I just dropped that in the paint. Dang it. Hang on, guys. I just dropped the whole stack of envelopes in the paint. Just a minute. Let me get another envelope. All right. We're going to do a collage bookmark for Barbara, too. Hang on. Then we'll do the U.S. Hang on. Barbara's going to get one, too. And Barbara, you should be getting some happy mail from me, too, from like a week and a half ago. So she's going to get a collage bookmark. All right. And so will Ruth, and so will Raul. All three of y'all will get a collage bookmark. All right. So now let's go back to USA only. Did I put in go? Did we do the US yet? I don't even know if I put in go yet. Okay, I haven't put in go yet. Okay, here we go. Got off track. All right, there we go. All right. Or I guess did I put in go? There we go. All right. All right, so these will be for the comp books. USA only. All right, there we go. So Barbara, Raul, and Ruth, you will all get a collage bookmark. All right, so there we go. That was easy enough. All right, so y'all USA only. Can't say that enough. 1 to 100. Put your numbers in, and I will do this real quick before. I think Xander comes on at noon, so we want to hurry up. So I think this is going to be fun when I get some water splashes in here and some more stars and some more water, some more stuff, some fish going on. This is going to be, I think it'll be cool. All right, I'm going to count down 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, a 1. All right, let's pick a new number. All right, new number 82. First two people closest to 82 without going over. All right, y'all help me out. I'm going to scroll back. 82. 82. Tex had 77. I think Tex is one of them with 77. And let's see, Jasper had 60. Did anybody get closer than that? Whisk went over. Oh, wait, Regina had 66. Is it Regina was 66? Is it Regina was 66? Y'all help me out. I'm not seeing anything. Oh, Laverne was 69. Okay, so Laverne had 69. Okay, so there we go. Laverne and Tex, y'all will get a comp book. Okay. Thank you, Janet. Thanks, guys. All right. So, I think, oh, baby, don't get paint on you. Let me see if I can save one of these envelopes here. That one's not savable. Two of them are not savable. There we go. These two are savable. Okay, save two of the envelopes. I dropped in the paint. All right, guys. So I'm going to go ahead and head out. I hope y'all enjoyed seeing collage books, art haul, giveaway. Let me turn the brightness down just a little. There we go. Now you can kind of see it a little better. There we go. So I'll finish gluing these things down and everything after a while. Any questions? You're welcome. You're welcome. All right, guys. I hope it was fun for you. I had fun. And I hope y'all got some ideas. And thanks, Lena. I know Lena's probably not still here. Thanks, Lena, and all of y'all, Cat and Paste, and those that have used the oil pastels before. So we got some tips and tricks from you guys on that. And hopefully we will try to do something with those maybe on Wednesday. And yeah, all right, guys. So y'all head over to Xandra's if she comes on. I think she comes on at 12 to show her postcard for the day. And we'll see you all at Janet's at 1 Eastern. Let's see, where's Janet? Well, I was going to click on her. Where'd she go? Where's Janet? Where is she? Scrolling back, scrolling. There she is. There she is. Janet M. Young, 1 p.m. Eastern. So, all right, guys, y'all have a great afternoon, and we will see you later. Thanks, guys. Bye.